Hello. I don't have a Grant with me yet. I didn't know if Grant was ready, so I didn't want to call him just yet. Take your time, Grant. No rush to be on the call. It's been 5-ish days since our last stream. We have a bunny, Xavier, with us. Hello. Hi, Ray. Hi, Julie. Hi, Susie. Hi, Anna. Hello, lurkers as well. I have enchiladas from Wegmans that I bought last week. This is my dinner. I'm literally just scavenging in my fridge for leftovers because I went clothing shopping this morning because I had to go return some stuff to Amazon, and the only way you could return it is through Kohl's. So basically, I got another candle because that's how this always goes when I go to Kohl's. And I had to pick up some, or try to find some clothes for some closet cosplays I'm going to do this week for work. I'm going to do like 5 days of cosplay because I'm going to be in office 4 days this week. I'm going to be in office on Friday. I get to see students basically every day this week. So why not make it fun for myself and cosplay? So yeah, we're gonna see how it goes. Bunny Xavier, my actual beloved. He is a little cutie patootie. Okay, wait, can you hear this? Yes, you can. I snap his bunny ears back in place. So that was my good. Ooh, yeah, the Costa cups look really cute. Are they like reusable or are they like one-time use? And Ray, I hope you had fun at MCM. His onion. I'm sorry, I can't read. His outfit is my next purchase with him. Oh, this one? Can you get this one in the chocolate shop? I don't remember. I guess so. You little cutie patootie, Xavier. I have to go in office tomorrow, y'all, and I'm like big mad about it. I don't want to go in office, but I have to. Have I gotten anything that I need to get done before peak starts? No, I have not. It's fine though. It's fine. Yeah, the stream streak, this watch streak thing is new. I've seen other channels have it, but I have never had it before until now. So that's cool. Welcome. I don't know when that was gifted on my channel to do. I noticed like other people had it for like months because they're like, we're going to roll it out in batches, but we're not going to tell you like how you get picked to have this thing. One-time use, but they release a ceramic Christmas cup every year that's reusable, which I accidentally broke one last night. Oh no! Aww. I assume it's the one from like a prior year, so you can't get it again. As I grip Xavier very tightly. By the way, one of my TikToks popped off, or a couple of my TikToks have popped off, so if you want to go check me out on TikTok, you're welcome to do so. I posted another Character Crisis Hotline, but this time it's Cult of the Lamb edition, so that was fun. That's the current one that's like, people are like, oh my god, this is really fun. Please do this game. And I'm like, I've never played this game before, so we're gonna have to wing it. Someone asked me to do a Character Crisis Hotline for GTA and Undertale. Don't forget us when you're famous. I'm gonna be famous because of all of you. Twitch really says that future rollouts are like the lottery that you don't know you entered. It was such a funny video. I'm glad you like it. I'm glad it. Would you believe me if I told you that was not scripted? Like, I had like a very rough idea in my brain how I wanted that video to go, but most of it was not scripted. DLC recently released. Oh, I thought they announced it. I didn't think there was a date on it. Let me check. Upcoming. Oh yeah, it's upcoming expansion coming early 2026. But yeah, it looks good. I haven't actually watched the trailer, but like hey, I trust them to do good shit with Cult of the Lamb. So in Cult of the Lamb we trust. Yeah, I also posted a video about not scripted. Yeah, most, if not all of my videos are not scripted. Most, if not all of them. My original ideas for the Character Crisis Hotline, I had like a brief outline of like what I was going to do or have happen, but I didn't necessarily script them. But all of the new ones are not scripted. I'm just going off of vibes. I'm the one with Raphael is purely vibes. I'm like, oh, you miss Miss Bodyguard, and it's been 2 minutes since she last texted you. Oh yeah, that's a valid Raphael complaint. That's valid. I have a couple more in drafts. My body kind of woke me up at like 5 a.m. on Saturday, and I did not sleep well, so I took like an hour nap yesterday afternoon. So as I yawn, currently recounting that moment, I laid in bed for like an hour and a half, just like editing TikToks I made the night before and like adding captions and stuff. And then I finally got out of bed because there was no way at that point that I was actually falling back asleep. Real shit, Cult of the Lamb devs are fucking good. They always pop off. Oh yeah, they're so good. People, like, I don't think people expected them to still release more things for the game, which I'm kind of glad they are, because there's still a lot like you could probably do with it, which is cool. But I'm excited to see what's gonna come of it. We might play, maybe we'll play it on stream when it comes out. Still like my cruel idea about the third myth guys calling up because MC died. Ooh. Well, wait, I did record one. I haven't posted it yet, but I did record one of Zane calling up because MC died in his third myth. That one was fun. That one was also, like, again, unscripted. I just had, like, an idea in my head. I also have an unedited one that I made today of Xavier and Raphael calling up saying, hey, where's our main story update? That one's gonna be, that, I have to edit that one. Is Aussie, so most people think they're an Aussie company. Oh, Devolver Digital? Where is, can I see store page? Oh yeah, that the publisher is like a very well-known, I think Massive Monster. Massive Monster, I think, is probably Australian based, because this is the only game they've made that's at least on Steam. It's the only thing they've made. Next update won't be their main story branches, All Riot. They kind of need a main story update, not gonna lie. It's been how long? But we did get like some sort of teaser. I don't know when they're announcing the rest of it. Like the invitation thing, like curiouser, because they did say like Polar Night. That's a Zane thing. The Polar Night's like up in the Arctic. So it's like, why is this message Zane coded? Like, I'm fine if you give us more Zane stuff, but like, come on, give us Raphael and Xavier stuff. Do I need to quote Raphael in 800 years? It's been 800 years. Jellyfish are have grown legs. I did record another Character Crisis Hotline video. I forget, what game was it for? Oh, I recorded another one for Dead by Daylight. That one was fun. Xavier's Butler's rules is 1280 blue diamonds. Oh, that's money. That's actual money. That is actual money. Cash money in the game. Shiris, how are you, my friend? Were you also at MCM this weekend? Who? I did one for Bubba, for the cannibal. I was not. That's okay. That's okay. I know Xavier and Raph need more story, but I need more Caleb's story. Yes. I mean, I'll take Caleb anything at this point. I need more Colonel Caleb. Or just like Caleb in the Colonel outfit. Please and thank you. Hi, Shiris. We're talking about my character crisis hotlines, which is morphed into us talking about Love and Deep Space, of course, which you can find on TikTok. Eventually, I'll post them to YouTube. Eventually, maybe that'll be like a this week Gray problem in terms of like backlogging everything that I've recorded. Starving for possessive, morally gray Colonel Caleb. Caleb's story is so mysterious and interesting. I need to know. I need to know what he's up to. Like, I need to know if he's like a double secret sleeper agent man. That's what I need. I need to know that. I did see someone on TikTok say, like, we know, like, or like someone on TikTok was making a video about like, okay, like who out of the lads guys would you actually date? And, or like if you were in MC's shoes, like you wouldn't know all the stuff that like we know, that like Caleb has like all these other things, and because we know he's a love interest, like he will never actually do anything to hurt her. But like in MC's shoes, she just sees this very possessive man, because like that's how I felt when I first met Caleb. I'm like, oh, these are so many red flags. Hence why the artist I love dearly, who made the I eat paint sticker for Raphael, for Caleb, she made one that says red flags, don't mind if I do, because he is a red flag central if like you're looking at it from like the perspective of like only main story and nothing else, or like main character point of view and knowing nothing else beyond that. That's why I love him. I mean, yeah, I mean, it's fiction. We can have morally questionable men. It's fine. But like, if I had to actually date him, like, absolutely the fuck not. I am good. I rolled credits on Hades too. Yay! And I'm trying to tell myself that I'm glad I'm here and not broke instead of in London and absolutely broke. That is so fair. I made a terrible mistake of checking when my student loan payments kick back in and how much I have to pay in those payments. And I am crying on the inside because it is so damn high how much I'm going to have to pay starting in March. And I need to figure out how to resubmit another application to change how much I pay on my student loans, because I'm not going to be able to pay that amount per month. I'm going to go I'm going to go actually broke if I have to pay that amount per month, because I'm not trying to pay it off in 10 years. I'm trying to pay as little as possible until public service loan forgiveness kicks in 10 years, or however long it takes me to accrue 10 years in higher ed, essentially. Man kept MC in his house for 3 days while he cleaned up everything and then left. Yes. Yes. And also drugged her. Gave her sleeping pills. Red flags, no problem. Red is my favorite color. Vibes in fiction only. Please do not recreate IRL. Right. Same, but after hating on Silas after meeting him in main story before Dragon Myth, I decided not to jump to conclusions with Caleb's new behavior. And also because like touring ship. But also, like, I understood what this TikToker was saying, because from MC's perspective, Caleb's a problem TM, but like from player perspective, he's not a problem TM, because we know, since he's a love interest, he will never do anything to actually hurt MC, you know? And like, we know like there's a touring ship that's involved and everything like that, which is definitely affecting his behavior. But like, I am just hoping he's like a double super secret agent or some shit, and he just like has like a mocap live action moment, kind of like how Zane has at the end of Death and Rebirth. Like, I need that. I mean, I need that for Xavier, Raphael, and Caleb, but I really need that for Caleb in Colonel outfit. I need it so bad. Caleb's behavior made me go, okay, but what if? And then my mind spun with many AU ideas, which are all red flags. That is fair. I replayed that moment this weekend because I'm like, I just need some levity. I need some like, oh, that's my husband vibes. Streaky streak. Thanks, cheers for the streak. These are new. These were not here earlier last week. So those are new. Those are very new. Zane Cox gunned me. Oh shit, I felt that in places I didn't know existed. Because also Zane never uses a gun, I don't think. Canonically speaking, I think the only people I've seen actually use a gun in the game, as far as I'm aware, are Silas, I think. Yeah, Silas with the car, and Caleb. Through, like, because guns as Caleb's weapon in battle. So, like, that counts. I still love that Silas's weapon of choice is his fists. I just love that so much. Everyone shows up with, like, Xavier's got a sword. Raphael has knives, which I love that for him. Zane has his evolve, which is ice. He doesn't have, like, an actual weapon because he just flings ice everywhere. And then Silas just shows up with his fucking fists. I love it so much. I need the second memory to the Colonel myth because I need it. No, that's so fair. Zane mostly leans to morally good and logical, so to see him pick up a gun and protect MC like that in that moment so bad, it was just, fuck me, I'm smitten to have my babies. Who needs a weapon when you are the weapon? I mean, that is very true, given Silas's power. Very, very true. I'm, like, halfway through his second myth, because, like, I haven't had the ability to level up his cards to finish the myth, but that's okay. I don't mind taking my time. Gives me something for future Gray to look forward to. Okay. I promise we will play Gray Days. I promise. Oh, I need to eat some of my enchilada, and I forgot to get napkins. I'm gonna have to do that. No, cheese. Stay on there. I need to go get napkins. And maybe a plate. Yeah, I need napkins. Hold on. The mocap where Silas and MC are in the car in that half of the story is great. Silas take the wheel, sweetie, teleports to another car and fucking slays, literally. It's so good. It's so good. Alright. Alright, we're phoning a Grant. We're phoning a friend. Hello.
Hello.
Oh shit, hold on. My headset just turned off.
Oh, okay. Perfect timing.
It didn't want to hear you. Oh, so your thing is animated the entire time, not just when you're speaking.
Oh, that's I didn't expect that.
Me neither, honestly. I do know other applications that do only animate when you are speaking. I've been using the same one I've been using for years. So like
I hope you're ready to be licked, I guess, everybody.
Xavier is definitely ready to be licked.
I just like the animation, so that's why I picked it. And I honestly expected it just to be a freeze frame, never to be just fully animated the whole time. That's
Oh
new.
yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Susie, no. Put that tongue away. No context. Oh, excuse me. Dragon Myth is really well written. If I remember correctly, Infold collaborated with a Greek mythology professor for it. Ooh, that's fun. That's very fun. Yeah, people have just praised Silas's writing team like to hell and high water, which like, his writers have been great. I mean, all of his cards I have been great so far. But yeah, I'll take my time with it because I'm in literally in no rush. Also, because like I cannot get like obsessive over this game. again, more than I already am.
I love how people like will look over bones and be like, "Look at this big old monster!" Just like coming up with all this like random bullshit of what it must have been.
I mean, like, there's some ways of like, I guess figuring out. I'm not a scientist, so I don't know like the logistics of trying to figure out all of the thingy things of how how bones tell us things. I know there's more science there. I never took the dinosaurs class in college. I never did that. That was not my science elective.
Paleontology.
Hmm?
Paleontology.
No, we had a legit class just called dinosaurs in college. That could be your science elective.
Gotcha.
People took it thinking it was easy, but it was not easy.
Yeah. Unfortunately, putting bones together, especially unless you're like in Victorian times where you just randomly put bones together, the way people like first started putting bones together is very silly. They would just randomly like put the bones together and just say, "This is
And this bone connects to this bone."
Unfortunately, they usually got the bones very, very wrong, but people have gotten better at putting them together now.
It's like a real life game of Operation without the red nose buzzer.
And then a bunch of scientists got together and they're like, "We've been putting these bones together in like 3 different ways. Let's like put our knowledge together because obviously it's the same creature."
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
They're not different creatures. They're the same type of bones. It doesn't help that most don't come with like the full skeleton, so they'll only get like bits and pieces of one until they find out that it's like the same one. So
right. Speaking of bones and shit, I need to watch more Josh Gates with my parents. Destination Truth was my shit when I was a kid. I loved that show, but I know he has like other shows that he's on for like Discovery and like History Channel, at least in the States. He's a very fun character. Did you ever watch him, Grant?
no, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Josh Gates is like a world traveler explorer type of person, like almost like a Nathan Drake in a way,
Right.
but like without the illegal shit.
without
the guns and stuff.
Right.
But he like goes like Destination Truth was like figuring out like it was a show that like he had I think back in like the mid late 2000s early 2010s where it's like him and his crew would like go to like different countries and like almost like paranormal shows but like with like oh there's this creature in these folks myths and stories and legends and like we're gonna go see if it's actually like existing type of thing but now he does more exploring like lost cities and stuff like that. Yeah,
Gotcha. Yeah, it's it can be interesting exploring some myths. It depends on like I don't know what the myth's about, on how dangerous it can be. Because some people can have these places like be like holy sites and whatnot. Like I don't know.
Oh, and I'm pretty sure like he takes if I recall correctly, he's like very I don't want to say sensitive, but like very respectful, if I recall correctly.
Gotcha. I'm just remembering all those times tourists have started trying to go up like Aztec like temple steps and stuff like that. And I'm just like, that's not a good thing. You shouldn't do that. It's bad. And yeah, unfortunately people have learned the hard way that's bad. Or getting onto like the pyramids and things like that.
Oh yeah.
That's illegal. Just I'm imagining the like people showing up. You need to leave.
That is illegal. That is an illegal.
You
are doing an illegal.
There are still things that the British Museum have that the Egyptians would like back.
Oh, I'm sure there's plenty of things that the British have that other cultures would like back.
The Greeks would like back their, like, 4 sisters that were taken. I like how, like, the reason the British took some, like, Greek stuff is because they were, like, during both World War I and World War II, they're like, we're worried that the stuff's going to get stolen, so we're going to take some of this stuff. And it's just random things that they would just take, and then they just haven't given it back.
Okay.
It's just, like, there's, like, these statues of, like, the sisters of Medusa that are supposed to, where, like, 3 out of 4 of them are in Greece, and the 4th one is in the British Museum, just waiting to go back home,
just, like,
and they just haven't given it back.
I guess, yeah.
And the British government just haven't done anything. And obviously the other people that are in charge of the museum are just like, we're not going to start handing stuff back. If we do that to the Greeks, then who else will we have to start giving stuff back to?
Yes, everybody.
It's like, oh yes, what a controversial take, giving people back things that they were requesting.
Why don't we just take the rock and push it somewhere else? I don't know why this conversation reminded me of that.
It's just, it's the reason why people don't want to invite, like, Western people to investigate these sites.
No.
Because they're worried they're gonna do a British museum.
And also because, like, we're just disrespectful as fuck sometimes. But glad that Susie confirmed that he's respectful. He respects everyone's cultures and makes sure he has permission before doing something. Like, the time he wanted to do an x-ray of a mummy that had been on show in Egypt for so long, and it took them hours, but they were able to get the scan. The results were fantastic. Oh, okay.
Good. Yeah, I think it's gotten better because the specialists have been showing respect. And the thing is, it's not the people that actually love to do the investigating on this stuff that, like, understand the, like, value to these things. It's just the people in charge of, like, the money and the government that are usually the issue.
Right.
Anyway,
like,
sorry for my
it's too
short
long
historical
to go
rant.
get all the proper permits to do the things. So, like, let's just, like, do it anyway. And it's like, no.
Or it's just like, well, you see, the thing is making us money. So why would we want to give back the thing making us money when all we had to do was just steal it?
How about we just steal the Declaration of Independence, okay?
We're gonna have to pour some orange juice on the back of the Declaration of Independence. Why do we need to do that, Invisible Ink?
Alright.
Imagine if he was wrong at any point during, like, the movies and he just, like, ruined, like, historical artifacts.
Oh my god. I love both movies. I love the second one more.
I think the second one actually does a better job than the first one.
I think it was just more fun. More things going on. That made me like it more. He was
so rude to his assistant in the first one, and I'm just like, why are you so dismissive of the guy? He's trying to help you. He may not understand history as much, but he's trying.
Right.
And then they just give him that one line about the Benjamin Franklin thing, and I'm just like, oh, okay, I guess that makes up for all the times he was ignoring him.
Asher Dude said, as my dad would say, he did because it's in the script.
Yes, exactly.
Sometimes I forget Nick Cage is a canon character in Dead by Daylight. Like, he's actually in the fog. Like, this is legit. He's here. He's real.
Is he a survivor or is he a
He's a survivor, yeah.
Okay.
Nick Cage did voice him, too.
It would be funny. Of course he did. There's nothing Nick Cage wouldn't do. But I'm just imagining if he's the villain, he's just like crawling the fog. I'm gonna find you.
I keep pitching that as like an April Fool's Day joke. It would be so fun. Of like, which film are we on about? National Treasure. Had ads. No, you're fine, Mary. I appreciate you being here. Hello.
I
didn't even get to say hi to you yet because we were on like a tangent, so I didn't even get to like say hi. So you're okay. But
it's a silly movie, but it's an enjoyable.
It's a fun movie. It's fun. But It would be a really fun April Fool's Day thing for DBD to do like almost like an opposites day type of thing where like they pick maybe 4 or 5 survivors to like take on the powers of like 5 killers, and then they swap places. So like Dwight being like one of the OG survivors, like running around throwing hatches like Huntress, and then Huntress being like a playable survivor would be very, very fun. I love that Springtrap has beef against Nick Cage and DBD. Is that like just a planned voice line, like only when he's doing something with Nick Cage, or is that like random?
Every time Springtrap sees Nick Cage, he's just like, I finally got this motherfucker.
Inconvenient for the MC to be wrong, so they're always right. That is very true. That's very true. Well, we are here to play some great Ace Attorney Chronicles. It's been a long time because Gray had adult things I had to do, like work and stuff like that. It's been a minute. We are on investigation part 2 of trial part 4 of trial 4 of game 2, if that makes any sense to any of you. Basically we got out of the trial and they didn't find him not guilty. They were essentially just like, the court had to be adjourned because someone passed out, right? Or like they couldn't find him guilty, but they couldn't find him not guilty because there was more things that got opened up in terms of evidence, because we learned about.
Yes, that's right. Daily Vigil collapsed on the floor because he was remembering something. There was some like
cognitive dissonance. Yeah.
Yeah. And the thing is, I don't think he was purposely lying. It seems like there's some confusion because he is under the impression that he wasn't fired, but we literally have a dismissal note saying that he was let go.
Right, unless if he was like tricked into,
It
not
could be
like tricked, but like he
right?
was told one thing, but the paperwork says something else, you know?
Possibly. I'm really confused on why he's confused, because surely he would know why he's like no longer working with them, but instead he's like, just like, I don't remember these things because I guess it was just so traumatic.
I mean,
it's
the brain
very interesting.
Yeah, the brain does very funky things, and also I know I talked about this on other streams before, about every time you remember something very slightly different, because our brains are not perfect. They're never going to remember the same memory the same way every time. So, but like, I don't feel like over time, like, I feel like you would remember the reason of why you were no longer employed at that place, right? Like, doesn't feel like something that your brain would just like casually forget.
Yeah.
Like, as time goes on, you know?
Right. I also want to shout out Gregson, who is no longer with us in game, but is in spirit, and was actually funding him as like a side guy to do work.
Good guy Gregson.
Yeah, he was giving him money from what I can tell from his own personal like salary, which although I think is better than most, I don't think it's all too expansive. Probably the reason why he's a bit miffed whenever he actually has to like pay for Holmes's food or something. But yeah,
right.
Good guy Gregson unfortunately has gone the way of Gordon, where he was a good guy up until he died.
Right. We gotta prove our vampire lord and savior innocent. Amen. Fucking men indeed. Vampire Daddy Von Zieks is innocent. Innocent. Yeah. He is an innocent boy. Innocent mans that I want to smooch. As per usual, Gray always wants to smooch the fictional husbands all the time. Too many numbers, I didn't sign up for math. That is fair. That's valid. Have a nice day. But I think that's kind of where we're at. Like, we finished the trial. We did not go into investigation, so we'll be starting investigation, I guess, in Sholmes's apartment. Which, by the way, we haven't seen Sholmes barely at all. during the trial scene. So
we've
that's
seen him
fun.
with red hair, and we've seen him before.
We saw him with blue hair because he tried to undye his hair, but ended up re-dyeing it into blue. And then he had his hair returned back to his natural color.
That's what he wants us to think.
True. True. It was Sholmes. Sholmes did it.
I still feel like it should have been him that was wearing the red. But that's just me.
All right. I almost thought that said 22nd of November. Do you remember the 22nd night of November? Okay, I'll stop now. November 2nd, 3:38 p.m. Sholmes' suite. Oh my god!
Sholmes is not sweet. I don't remember this reference.
What, the oh my god?
Yeah, I don't remember that.
This is when we saw Sholmes the first time with red hair, and you were like, oh my god!
Okay, that sounds like something how I'd react.
No! No, God, no! It was so fucking funny.
No, God, please, no!
Yes!
No! No!
It was so funny. It was the boldest OMG I've ever heard.
Need to have just like the Office meme, but it's just with my soundbite over it.
Oh my god. That'd be really funny. I still can't believe what just happened. I know. I inquired with the bailiff after the court session was adjourned, and it seems Mr. Vigil was taken to hospital to recover. I thought that was a dog barking in-game, but it's actually a dog barking outside my window. And I was like, hold on, wait a second. When did we get sound effects for animals?
Oh man, I hope he doesn't end up falling out a window while he's at the hospital.
Oh no! Ooh, this music is creepy.
Yeah.
I'm kind of here for this. I mostly remember Grant raging and Grant crying of laughter. Yes. Yes.
Also,
Sholmes is into pup play, apparently. Stop.
What?
No. Stop. Right. Oh, it's gonna be a flashback 10 years ago now.
10 years ago?
10 years ago. This is fitting
for
spooky
he's just
season.
recapping.
Yeah, they're basically recapping.
I thought they were gonna flashback to something 10 years ago, and I was like, what the fuck? There's no transition, we're just gonna flashback. What is this, fucking Lost?
Julie has a really good point. So Vigil's going to have fun when his wife finds out he's been lying for a decade.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be great. It's just gonna be, she's gonna toss him out a window. She is gonna toss him out a window.
She's gonna be the one tossing him out of the hospital window.
Yeah.
Thus can't testify. The end. Yeah, this is also really fitting for spooky season. It's very ominous. The divorce came out of nowhere. Sure, buddy. Mr. Vigil attempted to commit suicide by jumping out of the window of the prison governor's office. But ever since then, he's completely blocked the memory of those events from his mind. Nobody knew his secret, not his family, not even the man himself. But I forced it out into the open. Was it wrong of me to do that? Did I overstep the mark, I wonder?
If it's saving someone's life, no.
I assume this is a small child.
Reno! It's me!
I was gonna voice small child, but okay.
No, you can't. Go ahead. I just thought it was gonna be funny if I did it.
No, that was funny. That was funny. Oh, Iris.
You were miles away! Anyway, I've brewed a fresh pot of soothing tea for you.
This is exactly what happened when Sholmes showed up the last 2 times with different colored hair. So like, are we gonna get green colored hair added to the palette now?
I hope it's purple because I absolutely despise if it was green.
Yeah. Oh, thank you.
Forgot the child existed.
You and Susie have had an exhausting day so far, haven't you?
Okay, but hear me out. Sholmes pushes him out the window. Oh, yes. Absolutely, because Sholmes did it. Sholmes did everything wrong. I love a pot of hot tea right now. What type of tea would you all want right now? If you had any tea with anything you want in it, what would you have right now? Make Sholmes have all the colors of the rainbow. Yeah. Oh. Thank you, Iris. How thoughtful of you. What? Sasato, are you okay? That was really awkward and weird. Do you happen to know where Mr. Sholmes is? Because I kind of want to punch him in the face.
For no particular reason.
For no particular reason whatsoever. When we came out of the courtroom back into the defendant's antechamber, he had disappeared. As per usual.
Oh, no, I don't know.
Just I have this tracking device.
Let me just check the tracking device. He just suddenly sprang to his feet and left. All I said was, I must leave.
Before they find out I'm involved with the shit.
I must away.
Sashay away.
The best kind of like little person voice I can do is maybe Luke from the Professor Layton series.
Oh, I love Luke.
Look, Professor.
Look, Professor.
It's a little girl with pink hair. She's probably an inventor.
I wonder if he's pursuing the mystery of Inspector Gregson's death. Well, you know what Hurley's always saying, don't you? There are mysteries in this world that should perhaps never be solved.
That doesn't sound right.
For the construction of a solution comes only at the expense of the destruction of something else.
That's a lot of big words. I half fucked up in the pronunciation of those words. What does that mean?
He knows very well that when you open someone else's old wounds, you often open your own too. But he just can't take his own advice and leave well alone. Solving mysteries is too important to him.
I mean, it also comes at the expense of someone else's, like, life. So, like, I understand not needing to put everything out into the public knowledge, but, like, if it's at the cost of somebody else being sent to jail for something they didn't do, then unfortunately, you gotta put it out there.
Sholmes fucking dies the end. That's so true, Renus.
But that's what I like about Hurley, after all.
Suppose that's the lot of a great detective in some ways. And by the way, in case we've forgotten, Iris still doesn't know her dad is dead. Just in case if anyone has forgotten that piece of information.
It's been away for almost a year now. I keep getting the letters written into the same hand that Sholmes usually writes.
So then, let's have tea, and I'll give you a hand with my gun.
With this gun I found.
Oh, do you have time, Iris?
Yes, I finished this month's manuscript at last, with barely a day to spare before the deadline.
Oh, I'm so looking forward to it. A brand new story to read in the adventures of Herlock Sholmes.
You know, I always hide Hurley's violin in the days before I have a deadline.
You do? Poor Mr. Sholmes. I'm sure that's very wise, Iris. How sensible of you. Why does she have to hide his violin from him? Oh, so that he actually has to go and do cases, I guess?
So he's not Depresso Espresso? I don't remember.
I don't know. Poor girl's an orphan. She doesn't even know it. Very true.
Most people aren't orphans until you tell them.
Right.
Now then, my dear fellows, let's make a plan of action before we continue our investigation.
I'm sorry. Why are you sounding like Sholmes? I don't like this.
And now, my dear fellows, let's make a plan of action before we continue our investigation.
Plot twist, Sholmes can shapeshift.
We never see Iris and Sholmes in the same room.
Because he plays it bad? Oh, I guess like from distracting her. Okay, that makes sense.
I'm just imagining, like, throughout this entire series, if we replace everything she says with Sholmes' voice.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Okay, I assume we converse with her.
Yep, we do the conversing of all the things.
All right. How about you take Runo, because I honestly thought Sholmes was gonna show up at some point. So yeah. All right. I guess we also have the missing inspector. Actually, no. He's probably back at the wax museum making a small buck to pay for rent.
So how did it go in court this morning?
Well, we still don't know the truth about what really happened, but one thing's increasingly clear. Lord Von Zieks definitely didn't do it.
She's adopting some of his catchphrases. She does his hand motions too. I fear she's going to do the dances of deduction next.
Reno would be like in the back of his head, because if he was guilty, then I wouldn't be defending him.
Mm-hmm.
That's one issue I sometimes have with the series.
We already know they're going to be innocent because we're defending them. Yeah.
Yeah. I think Justice for All is the only time where we like have people that are very obviously duplicitous and not the best of people, but we're still defending them because they didn't do this specific crime. Until they did, and then we're blackmailed into it.
Right. Well,
oh, goody!
Yes, that's right.
We managed to uncover several new facts as well. Oh, really?
And there was another development too. Cosmo.
Yes, it's quite clear now that Kazuma-sama is not himself. The way he's acting, it's almost as if he's possessed.
Is he? I felt like it was more he's putting on like a show, but
yeah,
it's just me maybe. I don't think he's possessed. I think
also,
he's
wasn't
just,
he kind of like, you know, knocked unconscious or something? Because like again, we haven't learned how the fuck he got off the boat alive without anyone knowing that he was alive.
I thought it was said by Von Zieks that like that somebody brought him to him.
Yeah, but like we don't know, like, was he knocked unconscious? Was he drugged? Like we don't know what state he was brought to Von Zieks in. Besides having amnesia. Which the amnesia could be causing this change in personality if he can't remember, if he doesn't remember everything, you know?
That's what I think they're worried about. I think it's more likely that it's like the Chief Justice is like causing him to be this way. Because otherwise, if he doesn't act a certain way, then he's not going to be the prosecutor.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense.
Because that's why he was like talking to him before, and why he's like wearing the dress and whatnot is probably because the Chief Justice is telling him to do all these things.
Right.
That's my assumption anyways. And from what I remember, it seems like whenever Sherlock Holmes lied to us, to our face, that Gregson was the one that brought him for some reason. I don't understand the reason why they're doing that, other than I think they thought that he was going to be killed otherwise if they didn't pretend he died.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. Obviously, Gregson might have something to worry about, considering he's now dead.
Right.
I mean, at the proceedings earlier.
Also, you know, the whole thing with his dad. That is true. Because if his dad was the professor, which I guess we're trying to prove potentially that might not be the case anymore. Potentially.
Yes, I think the professor wasn't what we have been told it is. There's like,
it wasn't a foreigner, essentially.
There's a lot of layers behind this, but I have a sneaking suspicion that it's going to be somebody that Von Zieks isn't going to believe.
Oh, he's gonna be like, no, it can't be this person. No, could never be this person.
Essentially, and so it's going to kind of flip our idea on its head, and Von Zieks might have some trouble believing this.
Right. Daddy Von Zieks, my beloved. I love this man.
He was like a bloodhound the way he was chasing down Mr. Vigil's forgotten past.
But also, like...
Weren't we doing that?
Yes, but, like... I think Kazuma was kind of aiding us along in a way, because, like, again, Kazuma, in his own way, has been kind of aiding us.
Yeah.
And pushing us in the direction that I think he wants the case to go into, which is the truth, right? Like, we're both looking for the truth of the matter. But Kazuma has to do it from a specific perspective and point of view to not fully give it away because he's the prosecutor.
Because he's not fully in control of, like, who's getting charged with what, because that's the Chief Justice that's doing that. So he's having to essentially force his hand by bringing up this stuff, so that brings back up the
because originally, like, we were having such a hard time getting Von Zieks to take us on as his defense lawyer, and then Cosmo came in at the 11th hour like, here's a photograph. Don't ask me where I got it. Well, I'm gonna tell you where I got it from anyway. But here's the photograph. Go talk to Von Zieks. And then we became his defense team.
I really want to point out how much I hate that there was a private court regarding the professor.
True.
Because that is ripe for just, like, manipulation behind the scenes.
Oh, yeah,
and I don't
absolutely.
Like it. I don't like secret, like, court hearings. It's just it's not good.
Hi, James. Good to see you. How are you?
Click.
It feels like at heart there's still part of that defense attorney in Cosmo with moments like this. Yeah, because originally he... Thanks, James. It is not my birthday. That is just his thing that he does. It's good. It's good to see you, James. I hope you're doing well. But yeah, Incog does have a good point, because originally Cosmo was going to be a defense attorney. He wasn't going to be a prosecutor.
He's not normally so mercilessly persistent.
Well, he has to be, because he's a prosecutor.
Also, then wasn't he, like, only ever in charge of, like, one case, guys?
As far as we're aware, yes.
Like, the only one that we saw, so it's like, for them to say it was like he was merciless, it's like, yes, from all the past experience he has.
Right. Actually, for once I am. Shocker, I know. Thanks, Rai. Birth. Baddock said the professor trial was closed because if the public knew the defendant was Japanese, it could have led to war. There could have been many reasons, but yeah, I remember that being said now.
I understand the racial tension, but I also still think,
right. Like, you know, like, I would have, like...
I like how they presumed he was guilty before.
You know, like, I feel like... And again, like, this is back in, I don't want to say ancient times, because it's not ancient, but, like, even though this is back, like, what, 130 something years ago from, like, what modern day society would be, like, I would feel like, I don't know, I just feel that a country would want to know that, like, oh, hey, one of our citizens committed a crime on your soil. Oh, that's not good. Like, bring them here. Like, let's have a chat, you know? Met a few Twitch friends this week for the first time. It was awesome. Oh, yay! Got a few custom magic cards and a art card from Final Fantasy. Ooh, fun! My friend from Southampton came up and gave a few cards as a gift. Oh, that's fun!
It's always nice to meet online friends.
Easier to hide the facts and spin a story if you control the flow of information cut off the public, right? Kind of like what they're wanting to do in America right now. Yay! Everything's fine. Everything's great. Everything's fine.
I literally saw a video of where, like, I probably shouldn't bring that up, sorry. It's just, I saw a video regarding a certain group switching a license plate so they can do shady things.
Oh, that's good. Oh, that's good. That's great.
Like, they were caught in, like, a parking lot where they thought they were hidden by this wall, but there was somebody, essentially, that was above the wall in an apartment that was recording them, and it was like a fucking, like, Breaking Bad skit, where there's, like, these two guys, both of them wearing masks, one of them, like, clothed, the other
Definitely
one, like,
not
body armored
suspicious
up.
at all.
And they open this drawer, there's just, like, tons and tons of license plates. And I'm just like, what?
Definitely not suspicious. Definitely not suspicious.
Like, I don't like whenever the people that are supposed to be in charge of our public safety are doing shit like this.
Right.
What's going on in his head, I wonder?
I did get a couple free anime festival tickets to see screenings of movies like the Chainsaw Man movie this coming weekend. Oh, that'll be fun. Tickets I got were from taking care of someone's cat. Oh, hopefully cat sitting went well.
I've never seen Chainsaw Man. I really need to sit down with Cosmo and try to understand what he's going through.
Meanwhile, I'm on my 5th rewatch of K-pop Demon Hunter.
That's a movie. Also, it is quite enjoyable.
It's a fun movie.
I'm so glad they didn't go with the cliche idea of Bobby turning on them the moment the boy band got popular. I would have been so upset.
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm glad they kept Bobby like one for the girlies. Like, I love that.
Like, he's actually loyal to the people that he's working with, and I actually appreciate that because that shows the reason why they like Bobby.
Right.
And that he actually cares about them. Like, me and the friend I was watching with were like, essentially they were like, oh, but he's gonna turn on him. I was like, he fucking better not.
Bobby, that's my girls.
Yeah, we were so scared when he picked up the, like, boy band merch up, and then
oh yeah,
he started. But yeah, he was just mind controlled, so it's fine.
Oh yeah, it's fine. That's rookie numbers great. That is not rookie numbers for me, because normally I don't rewatch things. I'm normally not. I'm not a rewatcher.
I'm not a watcher. I'm just more of a being in the same vicinity as the thing that is going on.
I love K-pop Demon Hunters for real, especially the fan art.
Jeez.
Yes. Genu. Found some Genu X reader fix last night. Ooh boy, there is not many of them, and I need there to be more.
Polytrix is actually, I think Polytrix is the first time I've ever seen like a mainstream polycule get popularity.
Polytrix. Oh, so like all 3 girls
are in a relationship, yeah.
Oh, that's cute. I like
yeah, there's
that.
quite a bit of cute fan art from that. It's the first, like I said, it's the first time I've ever seen a polycule put together in a mainstream media before.
Interesting. This is the first I've heard of it, actually. But again, I am a chronic boy lover, so like, I like my men, but that is cute though. Okay, let us. The Reaper's innocence.
If Gregson was really murdered the day before his body was discovered,
a body has been discovered.
Then Lord Von Zieks has to be innocent, you see.
What? The day before?
I forgot she wasn't able to watch the trial because it was
never let
like
me into those things. I'm too young.
Well, that should be easy enough to work out just by examining the corpse, surely.
But I mean, like, they didn't put a time of death
because they're fucking idiots, incompetent motherfucker.
Well, to be fair, their primary coroner is in jail. So who the fuck knows who the actual... well, we do know the name of the actual coroner, so maybe that's who we'll go see. Maybe we'll go check out who the actual coroner. And be like, hey, bitch.
I'm just imagining walking...
What's good?
I'm just imagining walking in, and the person just looks up and says in the very British tone, fuck off.
Fuck off?
And then we just turn around like through 180. Okay, come back another time.
Yes, you would expect so, but curiously, no time of death was included in the autopsy report. Oh god, we're gonna learn how to be cadavers now, I guess. We're gonna go learn how to examine a body. Hi, Combat, good to see you. Hello.
That is curious.
There are still unanswered questions about Lord von Zieks, though, aren't there?
Are there?
How big?
What's the size on that thing? Oh, do you mean?
I mean, what was he doing there on Fresno Street that day in the first place?
I thought we figured that out by deduction.
Yeah, wasn't he just... Didn't we find out because he read Gregson's journal that he was supposed to be there? So he went there to try to figure out why Gregson was there. So...
Right.
I'm pretty sure he explained that to us, unless you think he's lying.
Yeah, I don't think he would lie to us.
That's a strange thing to lie about.
Tired but happy, just got back from working on a giant scroll for a class, like an 8-foot by 4-foot roll of paper. Oh, I think I remember you talking about this before. How is your scroll coming along?
How's your paper?
My intrusive thoughts went, steal those damn goggles off her. He said he was trying to find Gregson and what he was doing, right?
I can't... for some reason, I'm just imagining if Gordon Ramsay was in this fucking game.
Sorry, I'm tired and my tummy hurts. I don't mean to keep yawning.
Well, according to the man's testimony, he said he was investigating Inspector Gregson, didn't he?
And it turns out that little room was actually the inspector's secret office.
Ooh, that sounds like it has all the makings of a wonderfully devilish plot.
This is exactly why she wants to know everything, because she wants to write a story about his death. Man, that's a little morbid, don't you think? His body's not even cold.
This is Victorian London. All they've got to talk about is, like, how people are doing, like, taboo things they shouldn't be doing, and people dying.
Can we eat the couch? Sure, if you want to eat the couch and act like it's a pumpkin roll, sure, go for it.
It tastes just like cherries. But then, why was the notice board in here covered in all those particular papers?
It is 70% done, which is good because it is due Thursday. Oopsies. Well, good 70% is definitely better than, like, 69% nice.
Jeez. Papers about cases with a link to the Reaper. I'm starting to get a bad feeling about all this.
You didn't have a bad feeling before? Sir, you need to check your gut. Get your gut inspected.
Also, we shouldn't worry because we know Gregson didn't believe that he was the, like, killer.
Right.
Like, one of the reasons why there was no charges that were brought to Von Zieks is because Gregson was under the impression that he never actually committed any of these crimes.
Right.
Oh dear, that sounds more like something horribly devilish.
Like deviled eggs?
Is there a good devilish?
We must start by looking into Inspector Gregson's movements of late.
We must read his journal.
Okay, we are gonna take a 5-minute break because I need to eat some food before my tummy continues to get mad at me. And I need to take my probiotic. So we're gonna take five. You all also go do self-care things. Go stand up, stretch, move around, do all those things. I'll be back in 5 minutes to keep on playing, and we'll be right back. Welcome back, friends. I want to remind of the upcoming stream schedule before I forget. Sparse is the word. We're entering into peak advising for my work, so I won't be streaming as much. If I do stream, it's most likely just gonna be like bonus streams and whatnot, whether it be on Twitch or on TikTok. Friday, I'm gonna try to do a community day in Dead by Daylight because that is Halloween. And this is the last week of the Halloween game mode. And then next Sunday, pending Grant and I's schedules, we'll be back with more Great Ace Attorney. Then the next actual schedule stream will be November 13th, playing Oxenfree 2. But again, because work sucks. Yep. I have to be in office 4 days. I'm dying. Already. And it hasn't even happened yet.
You have to live inside the office and breathe the office. Become the office.
No. I hope not.
I understand how you feel considering I have very long shifts inside of a shack for my work.
Yeah.
The
It's
torture
mostly,
shack.
like, what sucks about peak is that we're seeing a high volume of students, and it leaves little to no room to get anything else done. Like, we are basically just seeing students for, like, our entire duration of our day. So, like, even if there's, like, other things we have to work on, like, we can't. Unless if, like, we force time to happen, you know? So it's just a lot. Is it a Radio Shack? Oh, whoa.
No. I do have to talk to, like, multiple people a day during my long shift, but...
Ew, talking to people. Ew.
I know, new people, especially, constantly, and especially the people I talk to, which, aren't the most engaging of individuals.
Feel like I just registered last week, actually. Yay! I'm glad you registered for your classes. You get a cookie. You get to choose what flavor the cookie is, but you get a cookie.
Fudge brownie.
That sounds good.
It does sound good. Fudge brownie's so fattening, but so good.
They're so good. I did not go grocery shopping today because I spent an hour in a clothing store trying to find a pair of jeans that would fit me properly. So I was like, fuck it, I'm just not getting groceries because my brain just can't fathom going to another store today to do that. So I ordered from this like noodle place I really like, and I also ordered Grubhub from Cold Stone Creamery. So I have that sitting in my freezer. That's where we're at this week. Chocolate chip, please, or that sugar cookie with the weird icing that's somehow delicious and also dry as fuck. Oh, I know exactly. Yeah.
It's the cookie itself that's like so dry.
But the frosting is fine.
Of course the frosting's fine. That's where all the sugar is.
Yeah. They took all
Like,
of the
the rest-
flavor and put it in the frosting.
The cookie is just like, it doesn't have a taste to it. It's just a thing you have
Yeah,
to
you
eat
got
frosting.
that right. Yeah.
It just, if you could eat just the cookie without the frosting, which why would you? It would be just nothing. You just wouldn't have anything fulfilling, and it wouldn't have a taste to it other than like you tasting dust.
Right. Yeah. Fair, but my defense, it meant you knew exactly what I meant. Yes, because it's a collective experience.
Yeah, that's the reason why they sell is because they look great, and the frosting is the only thing that's tasty. Honestly, if I had to say one cookie you should have, and it's a long-standing tradition, Oreos. Like, you can't go wrong with Oreos.
Oh yeah.
And like the cookie itself, without the frosting, still has a taste to it. It's like a good chocolate taste. It's just with the frosting's even better.
Right. You literally went missing for a few hours, and I was like, SpongeBob, me with Patrick waiting for SpongeBob to return. Wait, me? Me? I went missing for a few hours? What are you talking about? I'm so confused. What is happening in my Twitch chat? Wrong, Grant. I've had stale Oreos, and they're kind of bad. Okay, but I think that's fair with, like, any sort of food. Like, once it's stale...
I once had sugar cookies out of the garbage and they were bad, thus proving that sugar cookies can be bad.
Fried Oreos, though, those are great. Oh, God, I love funnel cake. I love funnel cake. Love
never had
funnel
anything
cake.
fried like that. I've never had anything fried like that. It sounds terrible.
I've never had fried Oreos, but I love funnel cake. Because, like, if it's a choice between funnel cake and fried Oreos, I'm getting funnel cake every time. Unless if I had, like, funnel cake, like, 3 days in a row or some shit, which never happens. Because, like, where the fuck am I gonna get funnel cake from? Shortbread. I hate shortbread. It's so dry. It's so crusty. I think.
It's just like English biscuit.
English biscuits are also dry and crusty and dusty, okay?
Pretty sure
I
only
need
people
chewy
eat
cookies.
English.
You had a bad batch.
Look at the only British person defending it. Look at her, point and laugh.
Point and laugh at the super chatter. As said by Flats.
At the bot team.
I had one fried Oreo ever, one of the best treats ever. Absolutely terrible for you and sounds gross, but it's crazy good. Look at us, and like if people had to describe the American cuisine, because you know how like every culture has like their own like cuisine that's like unique to them. America, it's fried food. Just, we fry everything. We will fry anything. Oreos, chicken, stuff you probably shouldn't fry, we fry it.
I fried this baseball. It was not a
Listen,
good idea.
I know they're dusty like our king, but trust, fucking trust, if you get a good buttery shortcake, that fucking shit is heaven. We fry butter.
It
butter
absolutely looks terrible.
I can taste the butter in my mouth right now. There's no butter in my mouth. There's no butter with my enchiladas, but like...
So much oil. It's
that
just
sounds
oil.
so disgusting.
It looks disgusting. I've seen it. People on the news have shown this.
I want to gag. I make my mom's version of sugar cookies, but they're they're still moist fresh out of the oven. Yeah, one of the people over in career services came and gave us cookies that we can have, because apparently, according to her kids, the cookies are no longer good if they're not fresh out of the oven. And they were homemade chocolate chip cookies too. This woman made homemade chocolate chip cookies for her children. And they're like, oh, they're no longer fresh out of the oven, we don't want them anymore.
She never make cookies again because they're fucking inconsiderate little shits.
We will eat them. I ate like 5. I ate like 5 of them, okay? Deep fry the children.
You never know what you have until it's gone. Never bake for those children again. Yeah. I am with Julie. Those children will receive nothing. They get nada. Zilch.
Deep fry the children. Well, we've been streaming for about an hour and a half, and we've gotten like I think 20 minutes of gameplay done.
We've got 2 of the 4 things done for the first bit of this investigation.
All this talk makes you want to bake. Are you gonna bake chocolate chip cookies for me?
So far away from the deduction.
We're so far.
We're never gonna get there. We're gonna get there next year.
A good homemade cookie will be soft for almost 2 weeks after baking. No eating them just because they've been out of the oven longer than 20 minutes is a hearsay. Shame on those children.
This is why we need to just like have a podcast. That way we can get all our talking out there in the podcast.
That's why I try to start streaming a little early-ish. That doesn't end up happening because I just stare at the wall, but still, alas.
You didn't call me in. You can't just podcast with one person, I don't think.
I can podcast. What do you think my just chatting segments are at the beginning of my stream? It's just me recounting my day.
Oh, gotcha. I couldn't do that. I feel like for me, I need somebody to talk to like directly, other than because I just don't like talking to myself. I don't like it. It feels weird.
If I did make chocolate chip cookies, I have to share them with chat too, Aaron, not just you. Okay, then you better get cooking and you better get baking, Incog.
Better bring it for the whole class.
I've made 3,000 Christmas cookies before. This is child's play.
Every single time someone watches the VOD, you have to give them a cookie.
Look, Von Zieks is comfy in that cell. We need to talk about food.
You just hear in the distance, I'm so lonely.
Incog's okay. I don't like cookies, you're saying.
Why is this a threat? Why does it sound like a threat?
Wait, there's a cookie contest for your department? Yo, I love that. I love that so much. I hope you win. You better give us updates, Combat. I hope you win. Deep fry Susie for that hearsay.
Deep fried the children. I like that one more.
Deep fry the children is very fun. All right.
I never imagined I might have to be investigating the inspector's movements. I forgot I was supposed to voice Rhino, by the way.
No, you're good.
Well, according to the entry in his diary
That we apparently have access to now.
We just have?
We just casually have the inspector's diary. Casually, very casually, very chill.
Sasato, your inner Maya is showing.
Yeah, really.
he was carrying out an incognito investigation of the Red-Headed League the day before his death.
Oh, this is shit we already know. This is not new information. Is this basically to serve as a recap? This feels like it's a recap.
We're still in recap.
Oh, you mean he was doing the same as Hurley?
Well, Mr. Sholmes was trying to apply, whereas the inspector was supposed to be investigating. I can't help but feel like I'm trapped inside of the beginning of Assassin's Creed 3, where we're still in tutorial.
Do wish it had been the other way around.
Anyway, as it turns out, the inspector who went to investigate the Red-Headed League that day wasn't actually Gregson at all. It was Mr. Vigil in possession of Gregson's identification.
I forgot about all this, actually.
I remembered, because I was upset that it wasn't Sholmes.
I remember.
Because it wasn't Sholmes, that was the problem. Because
that's
I wanted
right,
it to be
yeah.
Sholmes.
You know what sounds like to me? Establishing an alibi.
Fair enough.
Oh my.
Yes, you're absolutely right, Iris, ma'am.
But why would Gregson need an alibi?
It would appear that the inspector had something to do that he wished to keep secret. I don't believe it. I always thought he was just a harmless lover of fish and chips.
I mean, he can still be that and a secretive individual with a secret life. Much like Daily Vigil. He can be two things, Iris.
But perhaps they were seasoned with something a little more potent than salt and vinegar.
What are you implying, sir? What does this mean? What does this mean? Fish and chips with a bit of tartar sauce on the side? Oh yes, absolutely, please and thank you.
I think perhaps we should try to move away from food analogies.
Well, anyway, if Lord Von Zieks felt the need to investigate Gregson...
Yes, I agree. We must try to find out what he knows.
Alright, Mr. Vigil's condition.
Vigil, you say?
He's dead. He died 2 minutes ago because you've been taking too fucking long talking to me.
Sorry, ma'am. Chat had an urgent need to talk about cookies, which is very fair. I like cookies. Cookies are great.
Well, cookies have killed you, Vigil.
Wait, did Sasato just call us out for talking about food? Yes. She fourth wall broke.
Isn't that the name of the lady who came to visit Hurley yesterday?
That's right, to ask Mr. Sholmes if he would help her to find her missing husband, who's no longer missing, who's been, you know, just chill. Hanging out. Kidnapped, if you will.
Only Mr. Sholmes completely passed the buck to us.
Yeah, why did he do that? I don't remember. Again, that was like 1.5 years ago. I don't remember why he passed the buck to us.
What buck?
He passed... Are you asking seriously or are you making a joke?
I have no idea. Like, I legit don't recall.
So, Mrs. Vigil came to Sholmes asking him to investigate the missing husband.
Oh,
Sholmes then passed the case to us
to
take on.
I thought he was just using a euphemism for like a piece of paper or something.
Oh no. Pass the buck is it's a turn of phrase.
Gotcha. Okay. Gotcha. Pass the buck. So he's
pass the buck to someone else. It's like you're passing the task to someone else to do.
I think he's hoping we fail. Actually, didn't you say that Mr. Vigil had been taken to the hospital? No, we just that was like 1.5 hours ago. So no, yeah. I don't remember that. All right. Do you know which one?
Hi, Lekka. How are you? Good to see you. We're chatting about food, I think. Unless if we've moved on from that topic, I don't know. Ah, it's St. Sinners. Isn't that where the other person went to the hospital? I think.
I don't know. I'm starting to wonder if all the other hospitals in London are closed down.
Oh, yeah. So, yeah, that's where the other person was in the hospital. Yeah.
I was thinking that maybe it's just because the other ones are, like, worse than this one.
Or maybe not close to the... close in location.
Possibly. Maybe it's the only place that has openings.
Right. Susie just casually talking about putting herself in like a wild scenario. Okay.
Sorry.
No, you're good.
I'm starting to wonder. Sorry, I already said this bit.
Yeah, you did.
I forgot.
But that's amazing, Bruno. You found the lady's husband already.
So we're gonna get paid the rent, right?
Yeah. Well, I suppose I have by accident.
And 10 years ago, while Mr. Vigil was the chief warder at the prison, he was responsible for overseeing the professor's incarceration. No!
The drama.
The
When the
tea!
convict escaped, he was held responsible and immediately dismissed. Or so they say.
Ugh. Sometimes I really don't want to grow up.
Please don't. You have to pay taxes, and that sucks. Among other things. Just stay a child.
Joke's on you, you have to pay a tax if you're a kid anyways. Unless you like own $1 billion, then you like have to pay tax. There's more for 10 years after that.
But wait, there's more.
So Irish, just get rich, then you don't have to pay any tax.
Right. Right.
Well, he was ostensibly working as a peddler. That's how you spell it?
Peddler, yeah.
Those 2Ds. He also had another secret job.
Hi, Gothix. Good to see you. How are you?
He had paid by Gregson to be his stand-in to impersonate the inspector.
Should we be telling this child what happened in a closed court that hasn't closed yet?
Yes, because they're
We didn't sign an NDA. It's fine.
Also, I don't think those practices are here yet.
To impersonate Gregsy? But why?
I have absolutely no idea.
And that's what we're about to find out, Iris. If we could just, stop in this, like, recap phase.
I mean, I also have an idea, possibly because he believes he's being followed. So if he's investigating while being watched, probably isn't going to end well for him, like it did.
Ugh, Ginny was right. I'm starting to think all adults are up to no good now.
Oh. So get Iris to turn on Sholmes when? When is that plotline happening? I need it right now.
Iris, this is a good mindset to have. Ginny is technically right.
Remember this, Iris. Remember this for when Sholmes does shady shit.
Remember this. Adults are just people.
If you will.
The age of the adult does not matter. They are still people, and they will fuck up.
Including you, Bruno!
Yeah, no, totally. Haven't paid anyone to impersonate me yet.
Yet.
That means he has ties to the professor and to the Inspector Gregson, though.
We already kind of knew that.
So I do think we ought to pay a visit to Mr. Vigil, don't you?
Yeah, before he dies.
Yep.
Back to St. Signers, then. Look, I just want to get to him before he just is pushed out a window, or just, like, suddenly becomes... Well, yeah, suddenly becomes, like, I don't want to live anymore.
Before he gets, like, an organ failure or some shit.
But, also, we aren't going there? What the... We go to 3 other places before we go there!
Oh, I guess to make it easier for when we chat with him, I guess?
I guess. It's just... How would anyone know this without following the guide?
Good. It's been a lovely, lazy Sunday with errands done in the morning. I've been chilling, watching live streams, hanging with friends online, playing Pokemon Ruby on my Game Boy, now folding some laundry and found my way here. Yay! Glad you found your way. Pray for me, Guthix. Peak advising starts tomorrow. Help. Send help. Please. We need it. We need it desperately. We need to interview him before he potentially becomes unable to talk naturally or unnaturally, but sure, game.
Let us investigate, my dear fellows.
Oh, Iris, you're even more enthusiastic than usual today.
If anyone has anything to hide, my special Wilson shooting iron
will soon set them straight. I think that's gonna go over very well, Iris, and you landing in the cell adjacent to Von Zieks.
This is no longer filled with paintballs. They're just bullets. That water pistol? Water pistol with bullets.
Water pistol my ass.
It's stuffed full of a piping hot extra special blend of mine.
Uh-oh.
Of water or
tea? I'm quite sure it'll be very effective, Sasato. Why are we encouraging the child?
3 people have second-degree burns. I'd better be careful not to hide anything.
I mean, you do a piss poor job at it anyways. Also, Sasato's always with you. You can't hide anything from her because she's always on your butt.
James, thank you for the water redeem.
I think I'm out of water.
That's a problem.
It is.
She'll send out a prayer, and I would help if I could. Get your ass on a plane, Guthix. Take some leave.
Well, it feels a little strange that Mr. Sholmes is nowhere to be seen, but still.
Yeah, maybe we'll find him. Tumbled down a hill somewhere.
Let's go and see what we can find out.
Yes!
Alright. Don't tell me where we need to go yet. I'm gonna take a guess.
We have to go.
Wait, why are these offices... Why are these grayed out? Oh, don't believe we have business there. Okay.
Yet.
So we're not even going to the hospital. We're going exactly to Mr. Mitchell's hospital bed. Not even the name of the hospital, specifically to the bed. That is on Google Maps, everybody.
Just teleport in through the window.
That is a location on Google Maps.
Can you imagine one of those geoguessers that just opens up into his room and they're like, aha, I know what this is. This is Vigil's bedroom.
Oh my god, yeah.
Room.
I assume prison first.
No. We have one place to visit before that.
Chief Justice?
Yes. How did you know?
It was just a guess.
It's literally
Hi, husband number 2 and dumbass man.
Stronghart.
Evil broski dude.
Evil crypto bro is here.
Also, these last 30 minutes have all blurred together. I am so confused what has happened in game. Oh, we just basically had a very long recap sequence.
Very long recap.
For some fucking, I guess to like basically recap what happened in the trial and what did we learn from the trial to then determine like, okay, this is what we need to do next, and like vocalizing that to the player of like, okay, these are the places you need to start with to get more information. It's just like, okay, you could have just had Sasato and Naruto just like talk it out, and then like Iris pops in and she's like, oh, I'm gonna come along for the ride, woo. Okay, the cookie talk was more interesting. Yes, cookie talk was very much more interesting.
Don't worry, hopefully you'll get better after we actually get something progressing.
Right. I mean, we should, because Cosmo's here, our other husband.
I can't imagine being called husband number 2. That just seems so rude.
There is no particular order. It's just, well, actually, I guess, yes, there is a particular order because we met Cosmo first. But I did not consider Cosmo a husband because he died, quote unquote.
Sorry, when you're dead, you're no longer a husband. You are just dead.
Well, he wasn't around that long, so like I didn't have much of like a,
I get you. I just find it funny.
Kazuma like Caleb, but very true. But I don't think Kazuma is problematic like Caleb is. Recap on the
Definitely
food topic. Yeah, our food culture is very hit or miss. Also, Susie brought up deep frying, then deep frying herself, and yeah. Oh. Susie, why are you deep frying yourself?
Not only that, she offered to have parts of her eaten by people. It was very surreal. It was very surreal.
Susie, not in my Twitch chat. No. I'm not here to kink shame, but like not in my Twitch chat, please.
I do want to point out one thing about God, what was it?
The
It was
cookie conversation or about the game?
About the game. It was about Kazuma.
Sure.
Cosma isn't as problematic as Von Zieks, because Von Zieks has the issue where he really hates, he's kind of racist because he hates a certain kind of people.
Right.
So honestly, Cosma is less problematic than Von Zieks is, and yet we like Von Zieks, so...
Oh, true. I'm true.
To be fair, it's less that he thinks of it as like a racial of like he hates him because he thinks he's better, and more of people that have traits that remind him of someone he hates. So it makes it very hard for him to not be hateful towards them.
Right. We've spent more time with Von Zieks though. Yeah, and we've seen the character progression.
I think he's trying to be better.
I think like based on like depending on how our investigation goes and like what we uncover, because like I think, and if you've played the game before, do not say anything. Do not say anything. No. Don't hint at anything. Nothing. Zip your pie holes. But like I think like we have come to the conclusion that like Cosma's dad was not the professor. I think we've like essentially have come to that conclusion. Like there's something else there. Maybe like I think Cosma's dad was involved, but I don't think he was the actual professor. I think they pinned it on him for whatever reason. And I think if that is true, and if Von Zieks is shown the proof, because I think you're right, Grant, I think when the truth does come to light, whatever it is, or we begin speculating in the game, like Naruto and Susato begin speculating, like, oh, this is who actually did it, Von Zieks is gonna be like, no, there's no way. But then once he eventually comes around, I think he will, or like I would hope to see him like have like a, like, you know, I've held this anger and aggression towards the Japanese for so long wrongfully. Like I was wrongfully pinning, like hating your entire culture for no reason this entire time.
It would just be a big release for him, because as with anybody that doesn't know exactly what happened to people that they care about and just like want that closure, I think that's just been like weighing him down for like ever.
Right. Sorry, Grant, I'm fucking dying when you asked that. Like, we know the context why Susie said that, but me saying it without the context and Aaron asking is fucking hilarious.
I also like Susie's take.
Von Zieks is daddy and Cosma is sir. Riono is a bottom who should learn when to speak, as Grant said a month ago. Yes.
I don't remember
Bottoms
saying
don't
that.
Speak.
I don't remember saying that, but that does sound like something I might say.
You did say that. We have it clipped.
I'll take your word for it. We
clipped that, don't worry.
I can't remember everything I say, unfortunately.
That's fair. I ask a question in chat, they'll respond like 10 seconds later, and I won't remember what I asked. It's fine.
I say a lot of things that apparently are hilarious. That's... No arguments, Prosecutor Asogi.
Alright, I'll take over Naruto from this point.
You will continue with the trial exactly as I instructed. Is that clear?
Question. Pick me, Professor. Pick me. Instructed
Go to the
as
back of the
in,
room.
like, you are to follow this exact script and say these exact things, or, like, instructed as in, like, you are the prosecutor for this trial, you cannot get out of being a prosecutor for this trial.
You are
Because those are two
prosecutor.
different things.
You are a prosecutor, and you must do these things.
Here's the script.
I think it's less, this is the script, and more, these are the bullet points.
Oh, these are the things you must check off, essentially.
Yes, these are the things you must make sure you do.
I mean, lawyers do that in actual trial.
Yeah. They usually have, like, a
Thanks,
strategy.
Thanks, Susie.
Pause the speak. I'm gonna take a look at that later.
We've wasted a lot of Stronghart's time already, and he has a tight schedule, remember? I'm fine wasting his time. His time deserves to be wasted.
His time is not valuable to me. Perfectly. I'm trying to remember how Cosmo speaks.
I think you were going for, like, an Edgeworth, I think.
Bah, bah, bah. Versus this,
Bah, bah, bah.
Why do you make fun of my methods? It's the tonnage. I'm trying to get the tonnage without saying words.
It's okay. Bah, bah, bah.
What does Batman say before he attacks it?
I love that.
That's also gonna get clipped, isn't it?
I marked it to maybe clip it later. It depends on how the other markers go. Because I'll mark, like, a lot of places on stream as, like, like, potential funny part or funny thing I want to clip. And then I'll clip it or I don't. And then there's times where, like, a funny thing happens and then I forget to clip. Or, like, I forgot to put a marker to go back to it.
I'm just imagining, like, you posted onto YouTube, like, best Ace Attorney moments. And it's our comment section is just Sorry.
It's Kazuma-sama. Defying Lord Stronghart by the sound of it. He never did know when to back down. Oh, they swiveled!
We've been spotted. Dun 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 dun. On your way now, Sogi.
I mean, like, we're fully in the room. How could we... Were we purposely trying to hide?
Fucking hitman ourselves. My lord.
Hi!
Look
Hi,
at my
cutie.
broad shoulders.
Kazuma.
Yowie.
He left without saying a word. That's how ghosts work, Bruno. That's how they operate, you know?
That's how ghosts operate.
Yes, what are you doing here?
What? Is this private property? Am I not allowed to be here, sir? Do you have a restraining order against me?
It is my office, and I can, because I'm literally Chief Justice.
Oh, I was hoping to ask you a few questions, if you wouldn't mind.
No, get out. I wanted Von Zieks' trial concluded today.
Listen, sir, it's not my fault a man passed out on the stand, okay? We had no control over that, okay?
Also, according to the guide, it will end today.
Oh no, he's disappointed in his bottom. Bruno, I would watch out for later.
But Prosecutor Asogi's unwelcome inquiries are going to make it take longer than necessary.
Oh, shit. Normally he's checking his watch right now, but he angry.
My clock is now off.
Unwelcome inquiries, question mark?
As a result, I'm losing even more precious time.
Here he is checking the watch. 2 minutes later than usual.
Currently 2 hours, 55 minutes, and 41 seconds. 42, 43.
Sir, this is not helping anything.
I will keep counting until you leave.
And we must resolve everything before 3 hours have passed, Mr. Naruto.
Ma'am. Ma'am.
What?
Ma'am, no. Don't make promises you can't keep, girl.
Making random goals.
In a miraculous not even 5 minutes.
We found him. The murderer's right here. Points to Stronghart.
Sholmes is the killer. We just can't find him.
He was put out a manhunt for him. I'm sure it'll be easy to find.
Just hanging from a chandelier casually.
From the chandelier. The chandelier.
Anyway, I can't let the man's obvious bad mood put me off. I need information. Slams fist.
Ow. Why'd you hit me?
Don't sign checks with your mouth your account can't cash. Oh, I've never heard that phrase. I like that phrase. Does Prosecutor Soki believe that Lord Von Zieks is the Reaper? Kaz, you just asked this question.
I wouldn't know, because I didn't ask. It was 10 years ago in that fateful closed trial that Lord Von Zieks had made a name for himself among the judiciary. But the next trial he fought, he lost.
Wait, hold on. 10 years ago, the fateful close trial, Lord Von Zieks made a name for himself among the judiciary. Oh, so I guess like he won his first trial, then lost the second trial?
Yeah. It meant the ringleader of a criminal organization was acquitted, thanks to all the jurors being under duress.
Duress as in, like, were they being threatened?
Probably.
But that's awful. Why would you let that happen, sir?
It's a good question. The man's freedom was short-lived. He lasted just 3 days.
Yes, let me see. He died in a rock slide at his place of work, I believe.
What, was he a rock climber? Where the fuck does he get into a rock slide? In the middle of London?
Correct. This was the inauguration of the Reaper of the Bailey.
And people believed Lord Von Zieks was responsible?
He was brought to trial himself, but it was shown to have been an accident.
So he must have had a solid alibi then.
Nevertheless, the mysterious deaths continued. In total, 16 persons perished in usual circumstance, ostensibly at the hands of the Reaper. That's a long run of coincidences.
Okay, wait, I'm having a moment. I'm having a thought. I don't know how I feel about this thought, but I'm having a thought.
I've got a feeling.
I got a feeling.
Tonight's gonna be a good night.
So I'm not sure what would be the purpose of this happening or this person doing these things. But like
that they're getting rid of criminals, essentially.
Right, like why would they be doing this? Like why are they setting up this rumor about Von Zieks? Like what is the purpose of this rumor being a thing?
Because he's the perfect scapegoat for the person that's actually doing it.
I guess so. But like, what if it's Clint? What if Clint's alive?
I don't think
I'm just telling
alive.
you, like, I'm just telling you what my brain is saying in my brain.
Why would he hide himself?
I don't know. That's why like the logic is not logicking, but like it was just a thought that I had.
Right.
Like, what if Clint was actually alive in secret and like
That's
I guess wanted to do this to protect his brother, but like he can't tell Barrack that he's alive? I don't know. It was just a fleeting thought.
I mean, the couple issues I have is that essentially, like, why would he fake his death ascent, more or less, and why exactly would he be doing it to begin with? You're saying it's to protect him, but I feel like his brother can like protect himself pretty easily, personally.
Like I said, it was just a thought in my brain.
Fair enough.
Again, it's not necessarily like correct, just a thought. So I had to go and get Jazzy back in the living room, but the way he was disappointed that Von Zieks wasn't done and put away in the trial is just off. Right. Like, why is he on such a tight timetable with this?
I think it has something to do with like...
It's interfering with his like grand forensic showcase, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what I believe. And so I think he was like wanting to show off like how he was wanting to quickly resolve it so he could get those people back to like that proper thing that he was wanting to get into.
Right, yeah.
Well, the Reaper's true identity may be revealed by this trial.
And the impact that revelation would have on the British public cannot be understated.
It is, and they were all watching the trial, if I remember right. They were. It was a closed trial only with the exception of those individuals. Is that why it's a closed trial?
Precisely. This country hasn't seen a closed trial for 10 years.
So the last one was the professors, the trial of Genshin Asogi. Interesting.
The trial of Genshin Impact.
Yes, correct. Genshin Impact came to Britain. Also another quote by you.
Correct.
Actually, we heard that originally you were going to prosecute that trial yourself, Lord Stronghart.
Von Zieks entreated me to relinquish the prosecution to him, that he might avenge his brother's death.
I wonder if he made an error during that trial.
You think Von Zieks might have made an accidental mistake during his highly emotional event? Maybe? His inexperienced emotional turmoil for him?
Yeah. Like, he was just doing whatever he could to get a guilty verdict, kind of like what Edgeworth and his teacher would have done. And then maybe realize later, like, oh shit, I sent to death the wrong person. And even though he can't, like, he wouldn't be able to go back on it because maybe he doesn't know who the correct person was, but he knows, maybe he knows through evidence and, like, going back on it on a much more calmer mind that, like, shit, the way I presented the evidence was wrong, the way I went about this was wrong. But maybe he's trying to convince himself, like, no, like, I was right. And maybe that's why his hatred is so strong.
You know, I think this is supposed to be commentary about. I think this is supposed to be commentary about, like, essentially, my mind is that Von Zieks wanted to get a guilty verdict. He wanted somebody to be guilty, and he wanted to try feeling better by blaming somebody. But even after he sent that person to, like, death, and he put them in jail, and it's been 10 years after the fact, he still has unanswered questions about the event that make him question everything he, like, believes in, and he still hasn't felt good about it because those questions make him unsure. Yeah, he hasn't gotten, like, closure despite that fact. And so I think this is supposed to be commentary about, like, finding anybody guilty can, like, help the victims. In this case, it shows that no, only the truth can really set somebody, like,
can set you free. Yeah. Only truth can set you free.
Self-actualization.
Right. And I wonder if that outcome would have been different if he wasn't the prosecutor. Like, I wonder if Stronghart was the prosecutor, as an example, if maybe Von Zieks would have felt differently after the event, or if that sense of foreboding and not having closure would be stronger.
I think it would be stronger personally, because the issue is, I think Stronghart would have very much hid away all the inconvenient facts to get his guilty verdict. And so any questions that he might have, he wouldn't have any possible answers to. Well, as a prosecutor, he still had some answers.
Right.
It's just a lot more. As much, I think sometimes, especially whenever we're doing these like investigations ourselves, sometimes when we get an answer, it also asks more questions. And so, regardless of who took it, I think he would have been in the same state, more or less. He just would have known less.
Right.
And here we are, 10 years later. With the son of the man Von Zieks had condemned now, looking to avenge his father's death in the same way.
I don't think that's true. I think you think that, but I don't think that's true.
But how about we go to prison and ask Von Zieks about what happened, right?
Yeah.
It's almost like he was too close to the case to get a fair verdict. That is very true. I mean, that is very common with modern law, that if you go to a lawyer and say, hey, I need your representation, could you represent me in court? If the lawyer has any conflicts of interest, they should rightfully recuse themselves and say, like, nope, I can't provide service because, like, whatever the conflict is, like, I have a conflict, there's a conflict of interest.
Technically, the jurors are supposed to also do that.
Correct.
If they have a conflict of interest.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever seen Lincoln Lawyer?
I don't think so.
It's a very interesting movie. I actually enjoyed it.
No, I watch a lot of live trial coverage with a prosecutor. So that's where I learn a lot of this stuff.
Gotcha. I was only thinking about the conflict of interest because the lawyer tried to do something similar, but the guy basically tried to threaten and blackmail him to still keep covering him.
We're also kind of seeing this weird with Cosma. I love Lincoln Lawyer. Hi, Mags. I've never heard of that movie.
It's pretty good. It shows that even criminals have some standards because the guy that he was trying to blackmail him crossed the line, and so some guys that he usually helps as a lawyer actually pulled up for him in the end to help him.
Mm-hmm.
Just because you are a bad guy does not mean you are a bad guy.
They do say what goes around comes around.
However, it would seem that the new young prosecutor is harboring some ulterior motive as well.
Cosma is? Oh no. How could we have known that information? Wow, that is surely a surprise.
I like my organization to run smoothly in the exact manner that I prescribe.
Then maybe you should, be a solo developer. Maybe you should just, run a small business by yourself. So that's only you, yourself, and you.
As with the giant clock in here, I won't tolerate a single cog being out of step with the others.
Those fucking birds.
So that's what all these gears are about in here. Have you never noticed, sir, that there's a clock behind him?
I think he's noticed it. I think, Rhino, did you not know what these were for? What else would they have been for?
It's Stronghart's brain cells. These are his brain cells working. TV show based on Michael Connelly. It was a movie with Matthew McConaughey, or however you spell his name. The show was good, didn't like the movie as much. Gotcha. Oh, my books. Okay. Stronghart's clock business without the L.
Matthew McConaughey is always a mixed bag for me. I enjoyed him in Lincoln Lawyer, but there are other ones where it's just like, oh, wow.
Wow.
There's a lot of different actors like that, but I think McConaughey is one of them.
So if you don't work as a team, maybe don't lead an entire country's legal system.
He's a good actor. He knows how to cheese it too.
If the young man refuses to mess with the other parts of my great machine.
Yeah.
I will be forced to take steps.
Baby steps, sir? What do you mean?
Not something with which you need to concern yourself.
Arrest him, he's implicating himself. Arrest him now.
Who would arrest me, the queen?
Yes. McConaughey is hair miss for me. Rarely in between. He's good or he's bad. That's fair. That's a fair statement.
I've seen them. I've got my royal guard. I'll do it. I'll fucking do it. Watch me. In any case, all the questions will be answered tomorrow.
Tomorrow? What's happening tomorrow? Are we having a party?
The orgy.
Arrest him, Iris. Arrest him, Gina.
Get down the fucking ground! Now I shall have to ask you to excuse me.
Max, thank you for the resub for 39 months. I appreciate you. I appreciate you very, very much.
Cheers, 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 cheers.
As of this moment, I've been delayed from attending my next meeting by precisely 3 hours.
I don't think we caused the 3-hour delay, but okay, King, pop off, sure. I just saw the pinged message. Yeah,
Nothing
we had
to
some
see here.
interesting conversation earlier, yeah.
Just a little bit.
Oh my, that is a long time.
And I hold you entirely responsible, you dickhead.
For 3 hours? We have not sat here for 3 hours, sir. We sat here longer with Iris than we sat here with you. Even though we miraculously managed to fit in everything into not even 5 minutes. I wonder if you might agree to us, talking with Prosecutor Asogi? Question mark.
Discussions between the defense and prosecution outside the courtroom are generally frowned upon.
What are you talking about? What do you mean? They're supposed to constantly communicate. What do you mean?
Right. About maybe getting an updated autopsy report, maybe?
In case there's any, like, issues that they need to discuss the judge with, this is the reason why they need to actually have communication.
They need to talk to each other about, like, how long their case is going to take so the other party can prepare their witnesses and shit, you know?
And also provide each other with, like, evidence and, like, information that's
usually
required for both sides.
evidentiary hearings happen first at the very start of trial, so they can't say during the middle of trial, like, oh my god, surprise witness, surprise evidence, blah, blah, blah. We were supposed to know this beforehand. But yeah, they're supposed to be in constant communication, especially when it comes to scheduling.
Try video game. Remember
It's a video game. It's not real.
I'm happy to tell myself this constantly during this.
Stronghart, you cannot stop us from talking to our top.
However, I will make an exception in this case. Now go.
You just said that it was frowned upon, so you literally said it wasn't illegal. What do you mean you're gonna make an exception? We don't actually need your permission, is what you told me. Just that it's frowned upon.
Oh, thanks.
Well, an avocado. Thanks. Fake approval. Thanks.
I appreciate you.
Let's go talk to him at once, Mr. Naruhodo. Okay, that's gonna be not a next week problem. That is gonna be an after the 5-minute break problem. Cosmo's my best friend in the world, but I'm really not at all sure I know how to talk to him at the moment. Then why are we going to go talk to him right now, sir? Do you want to maybe devise a plan on how to speak to him?
Another reason why prosecutor and defense talk is so they can actually usually settle out of court, because quite a few usually settle out of court.
Especially for, like, not criminal. For, like, civil cases, yeah.
For murder, probably not going to settle.
Yeah. Best friend in the whole world. Sure, that's what we're calling it now.
Another thing is for the defense to possibly, like, go after different charges. If the defense is like, we have this, so you can't possibly, like, get him for, like, the death penalty, then, of course, they'll be like, yeah, we'll probably just get you for, like, 30 years to life or something.
Right. All right, well, we're going to take a 5-minute break because it is the top of the hour. So go stand up, stretch, move around, do what you need to do. We'll be back in 5 to go talk to Kazuma, and then we're gonna go talk to Von Zieks, and then we'll talk to the guy in the hospital bed if he's still there at some point tonight, hopefully. And we will be right back. Hello, friends. Welcome back. We're gonna play for about another hour, and then Grant is gonna go back to Sleepy Sleep Lands, and I'm gonna go cry that I have to go in office for work tomorrow. I don't wanna.
The one bad thing about weekends is the 12-hour shifts, unfortunately.
Yeah. I'm usually not in office on Mondays or Tuesdays, so like having to come in 4 days this week and next week is kind of rough.
Like.
Yes, you're licking the leaves. Oh, leaves gone.
Tastes like paper.
I don't have to go into the office, but I don't want to work either. Valid. So true. So fair. All right, so we have to go talk to... We're going to prosecutor's office, right?
After we went to Chief Justice, no.
Oh, so we go talk to... We go to the prison. We go talk to Von Zieks first.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay, we'll be back. Me trying to remember that I'm now 4 hours behind you EST people. I mean, Grant is technically an hour behind me.
So, in fact, I'm like 5 hours.
Yeah. I wish I didn't have bills to pay. Me too, actually. There he is, reading his little book. Oh, he's reading a book this time. He's not reading a letter.
He's reading Gregson's journal. Because apparently there's two copies.
Oh, and there's Iron!
I wasn't expecting this for some reason. I don't know why it's funny that they just zoom down. There's just these two staring at Fonzie.
The first time we approached him in his cell, and they're like actively like talking about him as if he can't hear them, about like he's reading, he's still reading that letter. Like, how long has he been reading this letter for? Like English is my second language, and I could probably read it faster than that. And he's like, I can hear you, right?
I'm sorry, my reading comprehension skills are not up to par with you.
And I was like, is it like 2-point font?
I was just trying to learn. These are my ABCs books. I'm trying to learn how to do English better. I can speak it fine, but the reading and the writing part is something I have yet to accomplish.
Lord Von Zieks is reading. Look, very astute observations. She definitely rolled a nat 20 on for that.
It doesn't seem like he wants visitors, does he?
Do you think I'm like some kind of zoo animal? Like, if you just talk about me behind the gate, like, I will not understand what you are saying.
Look, the hole in here is to feed him. We can feed him right out of our hands.
I understand you have to bribe the guard to come in here because our system is corrupt, but come on. It's not actually a zoo.
Von Zieks, I'm sorry, but the watch party has arrived. But he must have noticed that we're here, surely.
I'm keeping my clothes on.
Ta-da!
I have stood. What do you Nippones want?
That's no way to greet the lawyer who's trying his hardest to prove your innocence, is it?
Orino, I don't know what you expected. I've been addressing you like this the entire time you've known me. If anything, I mean it as a term of endearment at this point.
Naruto, you're precious. How about a kiss on the cheek, sir? Right here. Right here on my cheek. The hole is big enough in the bars. You could kiss right here.
Maybe if I'm wearing lipstick.
Bruno holding up Iris like, look, I brought this!
Ah, a child. I apologize. So what can I do for you, Mr. Naruto?
Oh, look at him. You little cutie. I see you. Lord Von Zieks speaking earnestly, ma'am. He has ears. He can hear you.
Oh, the fog will lift over London for the first time in months tomorrow.
Why do you look like you have bunny ears?
Oh, it's because of her hat thing. I guess
It's
this is like
rather
her
adorable.
going out outfit. Like her overcoat
is-
in a way.
That is some of the cutest design I've seen in this game in a while. Like, the only thing that I thought was better was maybe Satato wearing a uniform.
This does feel very, very strange. But he's cute, so it's okay.
I must say, I was impressed.
Is this just the Roast Von Zieks location? Yes, because he's behind bars and he can't do anything about it. Oh, well, thank you.
Not by you, by your fellow Nippones, your prosecutor friend.
Oopsies.
Reno, I only compliment the not bottoms. And women.
Oh, I see. Yes.
It's sardonic, don't you think? For a man such as me, is so loathing of the Nippones, to be entirely at the mercy of the two of you.
Yeah, it really is a wake-up call, isn't it? Daddy
do
is
not
playing
like to wake up.
favorites. Oh, I came back to the perfect music as its vampire lord. Or daddy to chat. Yes. Yes, indeed.
I suppose.
And instantly the music cuts. Sorry, Nkog. You can't have the fun music today, I guess.
It's a retribution for having played the part of the Reaper all these years.
I'm sorry, what? Played the part? Sir? Sir, I need you to explain. America, explain?
You see, it's every Halloween I dress up as the Green Reaper. And I put on a Caribbean accent.
You once told me that you gladly allowed people to believe you were the Reaper because it helped reduce the amount of serious crime that took place in London.
I'm Batman. If keeping quiet and playing the part befits the cause, a cause I myself am committed to pursuing. I am Batman. I am the knight, but I only work in the.
So he didn't
courtroom.
speak out about, like, no, I'm not the Reaper. And I'm going to prove to you why, because he didn't want it. He didn't want the Reaper to stop. I guess that's what he means by playing the part.
And then why would I choose to say anything?
But the henchman of a criminal killed by the Reaper attacked you only the other day. And that was just the most recent of many attempts on your life, wasn't it? Someone is clearly profiting from your silence about all of this. Someone is using you.
I am used to that. Believe me, ever since the Reaper first appeared, I've been doing my utmost to expose him. Or rather, expose the organization.
Oh, tell us more.
They have an agent called Agent 47.
It's a whole organization?
It's inconceivable that all those accidents were orchestrated by one man. Personally, I blame the judge.
Yes.
I have nothing to do with this!
Oh, I
No.
thought you meant Stronghart. No, we're not blaming the judge. We're blaming Stronghart. But yes, the one person. Sholmes, yes. Wait, what if
What?
Sholmes is part of the underground organization?
Maybe. No, the Reaper always appears to have a very accurate information about the accused in each case. Which can only mean that somebody at Scotland Yard is involved, which is why you were investigating Gregson to see if he was compromised.
Oh, to see if Gregson was behind it?
Possibly.
Sholmes killed a man with this thumb.
I once killed a man with this thumb.
Someone you can't mean.
It's taken me many years, but I finally identified the central figure in this Reaper organization.
Sholmes had two inaccurate deductions to have good enough info. I mean, what if it was a ruse, though?
It's all a ploy. Tobias Gregson. I think you've got bad info.
Gregson the Reaper?
I think you two have been chasing each other's tails.
Who's chasing whose tail, and vice versa?
I think he's chasing Toby's tail. Toby's chasing, like, the Reaper's tail, and the tail for the Reaper basically figured out that the Reaper is a poor tail chaser, and so got him. Is trying to get him in trouble.
Right.
Like he has been.
Or like they're feeding false info to each other to kind of implicate each other. Because like if Gregson was investigating this, maybe Gregson was getting too close to figuring it out, and that's why they had to kill him.
Yeah. No. Yep.
Because like they were feeding bad info to Von Zieks, and Von Zieks bought it, but Gregson was not buying it. Yeah,
I also think Gregson is like working with people is helping him out because, like,
Von Zieks seems to be doing this on his own.
Yeah, and I think that's working to his detriment because it's really hard. It's really easy just like to keep track of like one guy, no matter how much he tries to like not. But it's really hard if you are having like a guy work with other people like Jenny or like Vigil or even like to some extent Naruto and Sholmes. So it's like harder to like keep track of multiple people like working against you, especially if you're an organization.
Right, if they're too busy fighting each other, then they can't focus on you. Right, exactly. Oh yes, and the fabulous music is back. So the reason you were investigating Inspector Gregson is because you intended to expose him as the Reaper?
Sorry. As I said, the Reaper of the Bailey is no single person.
You send the one guy you want to frame who has already gotten heat on him and is known as something like the Reaper of the Bailey. It would be so easy to pair Von Zieks with his death. Right, exactly. If someone from the inside knew. Right. Like if they purposely... What if they purposely planted in Gregson's journal where Gregson's body would be so that Von Zieks would go to the location, and then they would have the peddlers go in and find him and implicate him.
Yeah.
It makes sense. It makes sense.
Either that or the person knew what Gregson wrote in the journal anyways, and so he knew it would work.
Right. Oh, fuck. Can it be Sholmes? Can Sholmes be the leader of this organization, please? Because it would make so much sense.
I don't think he's smart enough to do that. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think he like pretends to be dumber than he looks, but I don't think he's actually that smart.
Also, if Gregson is hiding it, why would he put it in his work diary? Right.
To be fair, it's more or less that he was like saying he was meeting up at a certain time. I don't think he put... No, he did have to put where.
He did put where he was, because that's how Von Zieks knew.
Yeah, that's how
it's
Von
like
Zieks
when we're
found
on teams. Like, if there's drama happening at work, we don't put it on Teams. We put it elsewhere. We have a physical conversation. We don't talk about it on Teams.
If you think about it from Gregson's perspective, if you think about it, it's like, yes, at this time, at this place, I must go to my secret hideout.
Gonna go back to the place I've been going to for the past 10 years. Let me sound myself a reminder.
Remember, Gregson, after fish and chips, then the secret hideouts.
And then after going to the hideout,
more fish and chips. Never forget the fish and chips.
Every time between locations must always ring. Infinite scoop is not infinite.
Guthix facts closed doors as well, or very, very veiled whispers.
I want to be in the room where it happens, the room where it happens, the room where it happens.
Yeah, how would Von Zieks know that? Yeah, because like he had to have read the diary, which he did say he read the diary.
I read everyone's diary. You're
How many
very
fish and
kinky.
chips has that man had in his life? Yes.
You're very
all.
kinky, Thus Naruto.
All of them.
It's a highly secret organization compared to the, not so secret organizations that plot people's deaths
Right.
with close ties to Scotland Yard. Which I guess, I don't know. I make jokes, but it might not be as secret as we think.
Right.
But there's no doubt that Gregson was a key member of the organization.
Sir, I think you have bad info. I think you have bad intel. Where
I
did
think
you?
you're-
I need him to do a deduction with me. Let's do a dance of deduction right now, sir.
I think you were mistaken. I think Gregson is part of the organization working against the secret organization, and you've stumbled into the anti-organization.
Oh, so he's in on the organization as a double agent.
As an anti-person.
So much back crossing, double crossing, and then double crossing. I love it. Love to see it.
I think he's working against the people that are trying to hide the truth, and you're just these people.
These are the stories of their lives.
I don't get it. If you think about it, why would he put so much paraphernalia up about the Reaper?
Right.
If he was the Reaper, he wouldn't need to.
Right.
Because he knows what happened.
Right.
Are you saying that Gracie, that he was behind all those awful criminals meeting there?
Gregson didn't do the dirty work himself.
Okay, so Von Zieks is claiming that he's the head of this organization, so he's the one calling the shots. Okay.
I think it's more that he's trying to help protect you, but sure. He was the tactician. His job was to covertly investigate the marks and plot their assassinations. In order to do that without arousing suspicion, he regularly needed a firm alibi.
Oh, so the Daily Vigil. Which is where Mr. Vigil came in, posing as the inspector.
Vigil knows nothing of the Reaper. But the room he rents at Fresno Street was almost certainly the headquarters of the operation. Von Zieks, you're coming...
In the room that has no furniture?
Von
Okay.
Zieks, you got the wrong idea.
Von
this
Zieks,
is not...
I love you. You are my first husband in this game, but you're kind of being a little dumb.
This is not the play. This is not the play.
It. This ain't it, buddy. I love you. I want to switch your face scar, and I want to know where you got your face scar from, but this ain't it, my guy.
The professor. Gregson would have met the assassin before, therefore the briefings. What, Vigil? Fucking rigid-ass Vigil? Scaredy cat, coward Vigil?
So we don't actually know who carried out the killings, then?
Mr. Floppy Lip himself?
Yes!
Actually, I do have a name.
This is Sholmes. you what? Well, if you can name the man, you have the true identity of the Reaper already, then.
Or if I can name that woman.
Oh. Is it the coroner?
I was gonna say, that's the only other woman I could think of. If you say,
unless if it's his wife.
If you say Madam... Is he married?
No, not Von Zieks' wife. Vigil's wife.
Oh, Vigil's wife. I thought you were talking about Gregson's wife.
Moira's the coroner, yes.
If it's Dispels...
who else have
if he says Dispels, I'm gonna throw a fucking chair.
Oh, Dispels, yeah.
If he says Dispels, I will throw a chair.
And it can't have been Gina, because Gina's literally 18. She would have been 8. Evie would have been, the right age. I know this is all conjecture. Venus, we have no idea who the age is. Yeah, it would have...
It's me, Papino. It was I, the mastermind.
Riona is Von Zieks' wife. Maya Fey did it.
Myla he, Myla ha, Myla hey, Myla ha ha.
Tell us the tea.
She was a young woman by the name of Asa Sheen. Assassin? Assassin? You fucking... It's so...
We love these games. Assassin Creed, anybody?
My favorite video game series of all time, Assassin's Creed.
Ace Attorney names are all puns. They're so great.
I can't wait to assassin somebody.
Can't forget Eggert Benedict. Shin? Oh, so Japanese?
Of course he's gonna blame Inopones.
Wait, this chick?
I don't remember her being an assassin.
Me neither. I don't remember this.
This was at like I think this was at the beginning of the series. But
again, this also could have been back when we didn't have the because we just have the connection. We didn't have the assassin name in mind, so we didn't think to look at her name in this light. Who is this? This is the Swan Lady. Susie, were you around for Swan Lady?
I'm pretty sure she's the one that killed Maya's dad.
You mean
fucking Wilson's
the former Josiah Brett? Yes.
Yes, the former.
Oh, Josiah Brett. That's the name we knew her as, but her name is actually Asa Shin. Okay.
And don't be fooled by the swan, guys. It is alive.
It's a real swan. Trust.
It's terrifying.
The true name of a terrifying killer I know only too well. From not one, but 2 trials. She came to Japan posing as a visiting student and murdered Dr. John H. Wilson, which, by the way, Iris still doesn't know about this. Wait,
I miss my shadow. She
Von
gets back
Zieks,
soon.
you better not say anything about John H. Wilson in front of his child who does not know about this. Then, just when it seemed that diplomatic protection would help her escape Japan and conviction, the mysterious woman was herself murdered in a small summer beach hut. And that woman was actually the Reaper of the Bailey? Oh, so like, huh. Maybe that's why, Von Zieks is gonna say that, like, yeah, because, like, how else would Saseki not have died yet? Because if she's dead, then Saseki wouldn't have died, technically.
What if this was revenge against killing Wilson, who was part of the, like, anti-organization working against the people trying to hide the truth?
Oh.
And because she killed him, the organization struck back and killed her.
Oh, they're petty, and I love it. I love it. Because those cases were, what, a year apart from each other, technically? Because these are the tutorial trials.
Yeah, I think in-game these were a year apart. Because, yeah. This was the one where Uniform Sasato found out.
Right.
The cutie patootie.
Because this is when she went back, she had to go back to Japan.
Yeah, well, she didn't have to. She was tricked to, because she was told her father was dying when he wasn't.
Right. Mr. Naruhodo, this perhaps isn't the place to discuss. No, of course not. We can't mention it here. Because the child doesn't know yet.
Let's just keep hiding the fact that her dad's dead, guys. I'm sure that's not going to come back and be a problem later.
Especially now that it's going to come up. I guess because maybe they want Sholmes to tell her.
I understand wanting to tell her in like a more like personal location of like comfort, but like you shouldn't be hiding this, guys.
Yeah, so Sato with the big ass brain cell. So someone took the role of the Reaper of the Bailey from Assassin. I mean, I think they'll be able to make the claim that like the reason why Saseki hasn't died at the hand of the Reaper because he got acquitted is because the Reaper of the Bailey is dead. Allegedly.
Also, if it's an organization, you can fill roles.
Right.
You can't just, that's the whole point of like an organization. Taking out one person isn't going to collapse the whole structure usually.
Right, and especially as someone like as, lowly's not the right word, but lowly like an assassin. Like an assassin's easily to, like that's an easier role to replace than like the head of the organization.
I was also going to say more like mid-manager.
And then aren't we also left with Gina and Hairbrain? You're very true, and they were both in the first, well, Gina was in the first game. She got acquitted in the first game. So like, I think that was first game?
You're right back.
Oh, okay. That's okay. Yeah, I think Gina was first game. So Asa Shin would have still been around. Hairbrain, I think, was second game. Yeah, it was earlier. It's been a while. Final trial of the first game. Yeah, Hairbrain was second. I think Hairbrain was third trial. If I remember correctly.
Hairbrain was, I think, second.
No, he was third because first trial was tutorial trial was Sasato. Second trial was a flashback trial, I think, to Saseki being on trial again. Third trial is Hairbrain, and now we're in fourth trial. Von Zieks made sure Hairbrain got safe passage back home, and Gina was going to France to be safe with Gregson. Right. But Gina was acquitted in the final trial of the first game. Josiah Brett would have still been alive at that point. They were leaving and had interference before anything could be done to them. Right.
Something dark side.
Oh, she swiveled around. The fact that she killed Dr. John H. Wilson. Oh shit, she's looking at them again. Everyone's looking at Runo. Oh boy, what did I do? Because Iris doesn't know, and it's very likely that the man was her father. Iris.
Question mark?
Asa Shin, I should let father know at once. Yes, I agree.
I also agree, even though I was not asked my opinion. Kazuma, isn't it? Kazuma Asogi, you say? He's a friend of yours.
Actually, he's my other dominant.
It's a good thing I dominate both of you.
My best friend. Thank you very much. He's the whole
Your
reason I got...
with benefits.
My best friends with benefits. He's the whole reason I got to come to Britain. It was all on his merits. I have nothing but respect for him.
You should worship that. Yes, I understand. Only the best students are selected for such opportunities.
Alright, so why are the adults being weird right now? Von Zieks, please, you cannot say that about your other partner.
And I had a fine demonstration of how sharp he is in the proceedings earlier today. He missed nothing. Except his did. In fact, his flawless performance very much reminded me of his father. It's too bad his dad is a piece of shit.
Genshin Asogi, the professor.
It's true that the aristocracy of the time was the root of the numerous grave societal problems, much like today. And yes. I mean in a modern sense, as in commentary of today in 2025.
Year of our Lord, 2025.
They were abusing their power, playing with the common man as pawns in politics and economics and war. So in other words, nothing has fucking changed.
Right. With the exception of maybe, like, the conquering of shit. Like, we kind of toned down on that because, like, there really isn't much for us to conquer anymore besides, like, starting war with other people.
We don't conquer literally, we conquer economically. In many ways, Asogi was carving out a canker. What? From society that we... Oh, like, okay, I see. That we British couldn't deal with ourselves because... British people.
I see.
But that's precisely why it makes no sense. It's much like whenever your emperor killed all the samurai. Clint von Zieks was a noble and upstanding man. He wasn't corrupt.
That you know of, to be fair, to play devil's advocate, like, that you know of, sir. Much like Iris said earlier, apparently all adults are bad.
I'm just saying, don't meet your heroes, and some of them will die, or they're found. Why did that damn opponents have to go and take my brother's life?
Yeah, he's still mad. Sir, have you gone to therapy?
I am the therapy!
Sex therapy, maybe, but you need, like, actual, like, talk therapy, my guy. This goes a little deeper than you think.
Stress relief. I must put my pain on others. In spite of having once saved mine.
Wait, lore drop? Lore drop. Lore drop. So, like, Genshin saved Barek's life?
Genshin Impact saved his life.
Yes. It's the free gacha pulls, man. It does wonders. Saves your bank account for sure. He saved your life. How did that happen?
It was autoerotic asphyxiation. It was 10 years ago on a foggy night.
This is a great way to start. Great way to start some erotic fanfiction right now.
London is always fucking foggy. What was to be the professor's final strike had sent a wave of panic through the capital.
So Clint von Zieks had already been killed at this point, then.
Genshin Impact and I were walking down some back streets at the late hour.
They're the Backstreet Boys.
Got to go back in time. Da da da. Of course, at that point, I am not Batman. I wish I was, though. At that point, I had no idea of the true nature of the man at my side. All of a sudden,
Wait, we're gonna get screenshots? We're gonna...
Don't make a peep, you're coming with us.
Oh! Young Barek!
We were surrounded.
Wait, maybe this is how he got his scar. Because he doesn't have his scar yet in this picture.
Possible. All the water assailants were armed with pistols, their faces obscured by scarves.
Assailants. Look at him! Looks like Edgeworth a tad. He does, like a young Edgeworth. I think it's the ruffle poofy thing at the front. An
It does give off a little bit, yeah. I don't know what it's called, but it does give off a Edgeworth slash Von Karma.
Yeah, especially with the hair, like, because he's younger.
Mm-hmm. I agree. Clint was not only from noble heritage, he was a brilliant prosecutor as well.
Wait, but Edgeworth is young. He's like 24. Oh, you're right. Because I think Von Zieks is like 30, early to mid 30s, I think.
Pretty sure he's like 34 or 32.
I think so, yeah.
The scum of London hated the sight of him, and they had no sympathy for his younger brother either.
$33. We were all wrong.
In between.
All of us were wrong.
I had been targeted several times before already.
Yeah, it's Von Zieks, all right. We got him. I could hear them murmuring amongst themselves. I knew they were after me. But just when I thought my time had come. I have no idea how to voice the dad.
If I let them kill you, Clint will never forgive me.
It was a Soggy's voice, just a whisper in my ear.
So he's like 23 here. Yeah, so he's 23. Oh!
After that, I don't remember exactly what happened.
Did Bro get shot? Is he actually a vampire?
The next thing I knew, there was a silence all around. It was Gregson with a gun. Genshin impact lay on the cobbled street. Blood was seeping from his left hand. He had shielded me.
Oh wait, so is the bullet still in the hand or did it go through the hand?
2 days later, they arrested him. One suspicion of being London's most notorious mass murderer ever, the Professor.
How awful for you.
All at once, I lost the brother I revered, and the fond friend I held in such high regard.
This poor man, he has so much trauma. I can fix him.
Right.
Von Zieks having his Edgeworth moment with hearing a gunshot and not remember anything much after it. Oh, so true. I wonder if that's gonna play a role later. Wonder if that's gonna be a thing in the final trial. I'm so sorry, Lord Von Zieks.
That's the end of my miserable tale. I never thought I'd recount it to anyone.
See? How do you feel? Do you feel better now?
No. In fact, I feel slightly worse.
Well, that sounds like you did therapy wrong, my guy.
This is not the therapy I'm used to.
Okay, but imagine all the scars on his body. Stop. Stop. Well, thank you for confiding in me. And Sasato and Iris, because this was not a private conversation.
Who brought this child here anyways?
I don't know, man. She's just kind of like attached to our hip at this point because Sholmes is MIA. So.
Do you guys not have babysitters?
Sholmes? But he's MIA.
Sholmes is not a babysitter. Sholmes is barely an adult.
Congrats, you just traumatized a small child. This is a prep for the further trauma she's going to receive when we tell her her dad's dead.
Hey, Iris. Your dad's dead.
That's your name? I got your name right?
I just kind of assumed because that's what Sholmes called you a couple times.
This is not related whatsoever, but Iris's name spelled backward is Siri.
Okay.
Not related. That's just what my brain thought of. What's up, fellow child? Your dad's dead?
What's up, fellow child? Do you want to hear about your dad being dead?
The Professor, the Reaper, and Inspector Gregson. What do these three individuals have in common? I wonder just how intimately related they all are. Sasato and I sharing a brain cell.
Don't know. Good question. We should find out.
I still can't quite believe that Gregson was essentially the Reaper.
I
Because
don't
it's
believe
not.
it, I don't actually believe it.
Giving assassination orders to Jezile Brett. Mr. Naruhodo, let's go and inform my father. I'm sure our government will want to hear about this news information. I think we should not do that yet.
Oh, that means I get to meet your daddy, Susie.
Hooray! Oh, no.
That's what we started this entire conversation?
Nope. Nope. That's a hard no. Yes, all right. After we talk to Kazuma. Head back to the Great Waterloo Hotel, then. Bye, Von Zieks, I love you.
I don't love you.
Back to the cage you go.
Guess where we go next?
We go back to the prosecution often, right?
Nope.
The bed?
Nope.
We go to bed?
Nope.
Oh, so we go to Waterloo.
Yep.
Oh, great.
Could you have guessed this? Could you have guessed this sequence?
This is a very fancy hotel.
I hope the Japanese judge and the English judge don't meet because they have the same voice.
Oh, right.
Thought it yesterday, and I think it again today. This place is so princely.
It's a wild guess, but I have a feeling you'll think the same tomorrow, too.
My tea has a finer fragrance than whatever they're serving in the tea room here, though, wouldn't you say?
Oh, look at who we have here. This is an unexpected pleasure.
It's Dad! Father!
Ooh, is this your daddy, Susie? How lovely!
Please,
did you
whatever
bring
you
a
do,
child?
do not tell him your last name.
What a charming young lady. And you are?
Oh god, she's gonna tell it herself, isn't she?
I guess we're going to not answer my question. So you're the author of the Great Adventures Sherlock Holmes, are you?
I don't know why they didn't show her introducing herself.
Yeah. I don't know why the bellhop's constantly watching us.
Not doing his job over here, lazy ass motherfucker.
I don't know if he can be lazy. He's carrying 3 suitcases. He's just
Well,
holding
he's just
them.
standing here and watching us. He's not
just
doing his
standing there,
job.
menacingly.
I like to imagine that those are all empty. Those are things he holds so he doesn't actually have to do his job.
Valid, that's so fair.
That's what I
That's
would
me.
do.
Iris Wilson, at your service, sir. Susie's been a wonderful friend to me over the last year, you know.
Yeah, Naruhodo's been trash. Nothing but trash.
Well, Miss Wilson, I must say I read your work regularly with much interest, and I'm glad she's getting practice and taking care of a child.
Iris actually lives with Mr. Sholmes, you know, Father.
Is that so? Well, perhaps we could go... That goes some way to explaining that bright look in your eyes.
Hee hee.
Okay, she is kind of cute, though. You wouldn't be smiling so airily if you knew just how bright she is, believe me. Don't worry, she'll pull out her gun any moment now, I'm sure of it.
Put the money in the bag.
And no one is checking in, the clerks are just watching, waiting for the tea. Yeah.
At least the clerks are supposed to be there waiting for people to approach them.
Right, yeah.
Now then, young Naruhodo, it was a pleasure seeing you in action earlier. As an invitee of the symposium, I was allowed to observe from the gallery after I twisted some arms. Literally. And I must say, it was truly exemplary performance.
Oh, well, thank you very much. Although I'm fairly sure you omitted by Kazuma on the end there.
No, please don't misunderstand. It was you who impressed me. I read your fucking thoughts.
Really?
You didn't miss a step against Sasaki, and we all know how capable he is. Really, to have matured into such a fine defense lawyer in less than a year is quite extraordinary.
He said that aloud. Bruno must just have like a really readable face. He must have like no poker face.
I honestly think that's true, considering what we've seen whenever he was like being accused of murder. I don't think he's very good at hiding his like internal thoughts.
Yeah.
Which is good for somebody that's like only trying to go for the truth.
Right. It's very kind of you to say so, and really nice to hear.
What I saw in court today confirmed what I've been hoping for.
Oh yeah, he would be a terrible murderer.
The favor I mentioned yesterday, Naruto, I trust you haven't forgotten.
I have, because that has been a year and a half ago at this point.
That was a long ass time ago. You'll have to remind me.
Oh, no, you did mention something, didn't you? Thank you, Bruno, for being just as clueless as the rest of us.
Reno being just us coded.
Yes. But first, we have something to report, Father. Uh-oh. No.
Of course. Shall we take tea while we discuss matters further? Please, I have to tell you about this Wilson fellow.
Sir, if this was to get a 5-star pull on Genshin Impact, we would have forgotten. Longer than one cookie conversation ago, sir. I wonder where Judge Jigoku has got to. Just an interesting little tidbit that Bruno had to throw in there for us. Do we just go straight down this list, I assume? We just gotta rip the band-aid off, I guess.
Mark.
Okay. Father, do you know about the so-called Reaper of the Bailey?
I've heard rumors some members of the judiciary explained it all to me yesterday. Of course, when I was visiting a student here in London, the Reaper had yet to emerge.
Right, he didn't appear until after that case when the visiting students had already returned home.
Lord von Zieks, who was in the dock here today. That was Beric, the younger brother of Clint von Zieks, I believe.
I love how they have meetings with information that could be confidential in a hotel lobby. Yeah. Yeah.
I can hear everything. Yeah, me too.
Speak up the clerk and the bellhop and the bellboy in the background being like, speak up a little louder. We can't hear you. We want to listen in. That's right, and he's known throughout London as the Reaper, as you've heard, but the truth is, it wasn't him behind all those mysterious deaths. It was somebody else.
I see.
Is this like really revolutionary information?
Do most people just believe rumors on first hearing them?
So what you're saying is there's been a professional killer at work here.
Exactly.
16 deaths. Seems kind of professional, if you ask me.
Someone by the name of Asa Shin. I can't say it. I can't look at this name and not say Assassin. I can't. It is impossible.
Guys, could we have done a bit better on hiding it, please?
No, because this is an Ace Attorney game. It's in fact in their DNA.
Spill that piece.
I beg your pardon. Did you say assassin?
We activated a sleeper agent in this man.
I feel like there's a sleeper agent inside me every time I hear the name.
You mean that Josiah Brett woman who was responsible for killing my great friend? No,
sir!
John Wilson!
Mayday, sound the alarm! Oh no! Can one of them pull Iris away? Like, hey, look, let's go check into the hotel. Let's go look at that big bouquet over there and talk to the bellboy and like order him around a little bit. Okay? Don't you want to feel power? Don't you want to have like a power trip right now, Iris? Let's go have a power trip and like ignore this conversation.
But I want to hear about the assassin.
This just makes me want to go play Apollo Justice that I have waiting. Ooh, fun. The hotel employees in the back taking notes. Was that really her name? Seems contrived.
I can't wait to actually go through Edgeworth Chronicles with somebody.
Oh no, a friend of yours was killed?
Professor Bigatoba, I think perhaps we shouldn't discuss this right now. She's gonna fucking figure it out, isn't she? She's a smart cookie. Because the friend the professor's talking about is Dr. John H. Wilson, and I love we have to say the entire fucking name every fucking time. That's not something we want Iris to find out about. Not like this, anyway. That she should have found out a year ago. But Shoes is a fucking dickhead! He didn't say anything! Oh. Oh, and we could just...
Yes, we do have to do all 4 of them.
I figured as such. Did you want to finish out these text options, or do you want to leave it here and then continue next week?
Let's go ahead and leave it here. This seems very opportune of a cliffhanger to be the next thing to be about Dr.
This
Wilson's
is a great
death.
cliffhanger. Oh, did you want to continue these or cliffhanger?
Cliffhanger.
Cliffhanger. Got it. Understood, sir. We will cliffhanger right here.
Cliffhanger for everybody. Don't worry, guys. Next time we get back, we're gonna be talking about
right in
John Wilson in front of Iris Wilson.
Big cliffhanger for real. Yeah. Yep. This is what you signed up for when you
Will
come to my
Iris
channel.
find out? Yes. Will Iris find out about her father's death? Will
Stay
Shomes
tuned
arrive
for
and
next
admit that
stream.
he's a fucking dickhead? Will we find out that apparently Gregson actually wasn't a bad guy? Who knows?
He's still a bad guy in my heart.
Gregson?
No.
Oh,
Shomes.
I was saying Gregson
Shomes.
isn't a bad guy because fucking Von Zieks, it seems to think he is.
Gotcha. Okay, I understand now.
It's like, bro, what are you talking about? He's been guarding you this whole fucking time.
Well, that is it, my friends. We are gonna go right on out as soon as I find a raid target for us to go to. But thank you, Grant, for chilling and giving us lending your wonderful voice for our shenanigans tonight.
It's no problem. I like doing the silly voices and I like talking to you and talking to everybody else here, so.
We love having you. Susie, remember her gun is a hot water gun. Mikotoba doesn't need to know that. And Grant, if you need to hop off for sleep, you can. I'm finding a raid target, so you don't have to wait for me to do the things.
Bye, everybody. Have a
Good
good
night,
one.
Grant. Sleep well.
Also, you can just message me anytime, Susie. You don't have to if you miss talking. Also, same with you, Gray. If you ever want to talk, just message. Anyways, have a good night, everybody, or good day, whatever it is.
Have a good night, Grant. All right, we are gonna go raid on out to. Let's see. I'm looking at a couple different targets here. Okay. We're gonna raid on out to Play It Jason, who is playing some Silent Hill 2. Thanks for streaming. Thanks for being here. Thanks for hanging out. Before we get started with Peak this week. Yay! Yay! I'm gonna do closet cosplay every day. I'm very excited to do so. I'm a little scared though, especially for my Genu cosplay, because it's gonna be very on the nose and very obvious because there's several people in my office who know who Genu is and know K-pop Demon Hunter, so they're gonna see me walk in and they're gonna be like, "Oh, you're Genu, right?" But they probably might not know the other ones I'm gonna cosplay as, which is okay. But we're gonna raid on out, and again, like I've mentioned, streaming schedule is gonna be very weird because of work. So as of right now, this upcoming Friday, which is Halloween, I do plan to do some community Dead by Daylight games. If it doesn't happen on Friday, we'll probably do Saturday because I really do want to play DBD for Halloween, but it's really going to depend on my vibe just because of work and stuff, because I do have to be in office on Friday. Sunday, we will continue with Great Ace Attorney Chronicles, and then Sunday will continuously be Great Ace unless said otherwise. And then our next actual scheduled stream as of right now is November 13th, playing more Oxenfree 2. Saw a little girl dressed as Rumi at a business trick-or-treat yesterday. Oh, so cute. I love that. I love that so much. All right, but feel free to grab the raid message in chat. I also do have my socials if you want to go follow, specifically over like on Blue Sky and TikTok. TikTok is where I post a majority of my stuff along with our VODs channel on YouTube. TikTok, I also have some non-gaming stuff on there in terms of like not just stream clips. So if you want to go check those out, you're more than welcome to do so. But we are going to go right on out. So if you love what Play It Jason is up to in Silent Hill, please drop him a follow on his channel. I'm sure he'll appreciate it. And I will see you all real soon. Eventually. Hooray, peak advising. And if you're a college student, go register for your classes, please, and thank you. Your advisor is tired, TM. And with that, have a good rest of your night, everybody, and a good rest of your week, and I'll see you soon. My name is Aaron Gray, queer by Twitch streamer, signing off.